Run when the rhythm's right. Go into the night. Go until you're out of sight and you're out of my mind. Run when the rhythm's right. Go into the night. Floating as the river flows, easy as it goes to the ocean. So walk on by, I've got no reason to love you, but I do, I do, I do. So walk on by, I've got no reason to love you, but I do, I do, I do. Show me colors of the sky, but all I see is gray. You lost me when you lied. Promise me, but you never try. Secrets in your eye, you go and run, I'll hide. Show me colors of the sky, but all I see is gray. You lost me when you lied. I don't ever wanna be crowned, just another prize. It breaks my heart, heart, breaks my heart, 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 breaks my heart, 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 breaks my heart, 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 breaks my heart. Lost in the midnight blue, shadows of the moon. Here with open arms for you, feeling something so new. Said with me you'd reach the sun, oh but we were so young. Love me till the summer's done, but keep me in your heart, so I hold on. So walk on by, I've got no reason to love you, but I do, I do, I do. So walk on by, I've got no reason to love you, but I do, I do, I do. Show me colors of the sky, but all I see is gray. You lost me when you lied. Promise me, but you never try. Secrets in your eye, you go and run, I'll hide. Show me colors of the sky, but all I see is gray. You lost me when you lied. I don't ever wanna be crowned, just another prize. It breaks my heart. Colors of the sky, breaks my heart. All I see is colors of the sky, but all I see is colors of the sky. Colors of the sky, but all I see is colors of the sky. But all I see is colors of the sky. Colors of the sky, but all I see is colors of the sky. All I see is colors of the sky. Shook me to the ground now, and somehow I feel like you don't know me. Shook me to the ground now, I don't even know how. Brought me to a life that you never showed me. Coming from a locked up ghost, I'll be yourself. But you're coming from the light. There's more to you than you ever thought there was. Yeah, you're coming from the light.
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome. Wow, if I move my mouse over there, you can see it. Oh, that's pretty cool. Hello, mouse friend. I was changing the size of the timer again, and it's all just very large and strange now. Anyway, we push this button, blah, blah, blah. Hello, friends. How's it going? Welcome. Hope you're having a very good day today. It's a wonderful Tuesday morning here, and hello. How are you, Knobs?
I'm great.
You're great. You're always great.
I'm wearing my shoes in the house.
You're wearing your shoes in the house. No, this is a Japanese house. It's not made for shoes inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's only on the carpet, so it's okay. I'm not actually on the floor. I'm on the carpet.
We're on the carpet right now, but there is not carpet between here and the front door.
I levitate.
Very good. Nom, only a few days until we play Minecraft live on stream.
Yeah, I got a lot of grading to do between now and then.
Okay.
Woo.
But we're definitely doing it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Have a good day at work.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Noms.
Bye-bye.
All right. Hello, friends. Just us now. Noms is here a little late today, which I always appreciate, because more time for us to chit-chat. We chit-chat through the intro song. Speaking of songs, let's get you some music in the background. Here is the title screen of Don't Starve, a game with such good music, I do believe. And it is a game I've really been enjoying. Really enjoying a bunch. I can't quite get over how much fun it is. Minecraft, what year is it? So as Noms is someone who has never streamed before, like in the driver's seat, I think Minecraft's a good game to play. They'll have a bunch of friendly people offering some good advice and not be too terribly complex for her initial inputs. Yes, actual factual Minecraft, not RimWorld. I can imagine Noms enjoying and hating RimWorld all at once, so just normal Minecraft would be just fine. Hello, Freak, how's it going? Axix, good to see you. What's up, Jim? Paul Harvey, welcome back as always. Well, how we doing, Farananthus? How we doing today, Pepper and Windsor? How we doing today, everybody? Rook Happy, Sci-Fi Sancy, hello. Pleasure to see you, Silent. Pleasure to see you, Chem Story. A pleasure to see you, Klaus. Welcome, one and all, to this right here. You want to log in and fill Noms' house with hundreds of chickens? I'm sure she'd find it delightful. See, this is the thing. I think Noms would actually really enjoy multiplayer Minecraft, because you all would do things and she'd say, oh, that's delightful, not, you've frustrated my plans. I think she's much more on board with collaborative playing. I'm a bit of a control freak when it comes to playing games. Anyway, super excited to be welcoming Noms to stream for a game on Saturday, and I hope you're able to stop by and offer some encouragement and all the rest for sure. Hello, Slivers. You watched the Weldermyth VOD today. I'm sorry you're sick. It's very sad, but hopefully you're feeling better soon, and I'm glad the stream VOD put a smile on your face. Hopefully the live stream will do just the same thing. Hopefully. What do I have for you today? I've got two stories today. One about the future and one about the present. Any strong preferences? Do you want to hear about the future or the present? You can tell from the hand gestures associated that one story is much larger than the other. But I'm fine with telling either in either order. A Chem Story, you're going to Japan in the fall. Awesome. I hope it goes well for you. I hope you enjoy coming on over. I've got a couple of people in Japan right now who want to be meeting with me, but I don't know. I'm not really a person. This is the thing that viewers need to learn. If you come to Japan, gosh, I might say, we'll see if we get together. I probably don't mean it. I'm very shy. You can't look at me directly, right? I stop appearing. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. You want to hear about the past? Luckily, both of these stories happened in the past, and so maybe all of our stories about the past. All right, we'll begin with this story, the story of the present, and then the future. As many of you know, I'm presently in the process of grading. I'm presently in the process of getting through the final essays. I'm doing the thing I should always do, which is as the final papers come in, I am knocking them out instead of waiting for the very end of grading period and doing them all at once. Almost every year I end up just doing them all at once at the end, but this year I'm being responsible. And I've got a slight problem. Luckily, it's not the ChatGPT problem. Luckily, it's not the plagiarism problem. It's a different problem that I have not had before. So the final assignment of my course is one that I've been tinkering with for the past semester now, so semester 2, because I want it to do a certain kind of work. I just can't get it to do. And so, as I mentioned before, my class is a required class. Everyone who gets a degree from this university has to take this class, not just taught by me, but taught by someone. And I kind of go back and forth on whether I believe the class should be mandatory. I think it's a super interesting class. I enjoy teaching it. It's one that I think people can get a lot out of. But the question of compulsory classes that are not specific skills for one's major, I go back and forth on. And so, the final paper really is, should this class be compulsory? And I invite them to think about the value of the class in their life. I ask them to think about other people's lives who are not their own, and to see how this course and its material and so on could be valuable or no. And I tell them right away that if they want to argue the class it was not useful and should not be taught, I respect that. I will look at the arguments, and like I said, I might agree with them. And so, I go back and forth on it. And so I've been trying to modify exactly how I lay this essay requirement out, because they can't just write yes or no. I want 3 to 5 pages or so of real good engagement with the course material, showing how the things we talked about and learned about affect or do not affect the course of their life as they see it, and whether it should affect or not affect other people's lives. And this is all good. This semester, though, to get them past the sort of I am now talking through 3 paragraphs about the class, I am now done with that, thank you for reading. To get more of an interesting narrative arc, I asked the students to also include throughout a commentary on how the class affected them this semester. Were there times when, in their ordinary life, they realized that something we talked about in class also talked about something or affected something that happened in day-to-day life outside the classroom. I thought it would be a good way of seeing the connections and helping them to begin doing the thinking other than, at the end of my life, I'll be glad I took this class or whatever. And so what I've gotten, unfortunately, has not been what I wanted. Because the students have done fine on the, here are the 3 things I want to talk about from the course. They've been split on whether the class should be mandatory or no, all fine. However, the majority of them have used the, please identify how this has mattered outside the classroom to say, Professor Risordi, one day in class you said this thing, and it made me think, and gosh, Professor Risordi, you're so smart and so interesting, and why aren't all my professors... And this is not what I want, and I get so uncomfortable. I do not want them to compliment me. I do not want them to talk about me. I want them to talk about the material. And so I don't know what to do with these. I could send them back and say, this is just not what I'm going for. It's inappropriate at some level. And a couple of them, unfortunately, have not really engaged with the readings. They've just engaged with me. And I think I'm going to have to fail them, the papers. They're going to pass the class, but yeah, it's just, I don't know if they were intentionally thinking, if I tell this guy he's a good instructor, he'll give me a better grade. I've told them all the way through, all I care about is the quality of their arguments. All I care about is to have them respond to the fundamental question with evidence. And I told them, we're not talking about our class here per se, we're talking about the class in general, taught by anyone in particular. I was not fishing for compliments, and yet I've caught them anyway. So I'm actually probably going to send these students emails saying, hi, I appreciate the comments, but insofar as the exam is not actually, or the final paper is not actually due until Wednesday, they have time to do a revision. But it is very, very, very strange. Ray, I probably agree with you. Probably agree with you on that one. Hopefully, though, we can push past that sort of narrow tribalism. That's my hope, anyway. Thank you, but. Yeah, Jack, I'm afraid you're right. Yeah. And so next semester, I will rework the paper again. I may have to directly say, do not talk about me. Whether you love me or hate me, I should not appear as a bit character in the drama of your paper. The modification I had to make for this semester was, do not just repeatedly say critical thinking is good, because it is, and I love critical thinking, and unfortunately it means basically nothing to my students other than, this is on the syllabus, critical thinking matters. This class helped with, critical thinking, and what matters? Critical thinking. I like critical thinking. And so that was something. So I told them in this semester directly, if the only argument your paper makes is this class improves critical thinking, I will fail your paper. Please give me more than that. And they have done so largely. All right, Fernandez asks, are there other required courses? Yeah, there's one other required humanities course. And then all students have a math course, I think, required. I'm not the one in this family who knows the curriculum very well, but there are a variety of gen eds required. In most of the gen ed fields, like there's a gen ed required in global culture, something like that, and there's 10 or 12 different classes that will meet this requirement. And there's one in science and technology, and there are 12 classes that meet this one. Unfortunately, when it comes to my class, they have to take exactly my class, the kind of class I teach. So, yep, that's thing number one, the endless work of trying to improve the exams. That said, I should point out this is cultural. It has been exclusively Americans who've gone in for the flattery routine. The Japanese so far who have submitted papers, nope, they talk about the material. And they say, I used it when I saw a newspaper story about this, that, and the other thing. And I go, yes, yes, that is correct. So, oh well. All right, the other thing, a story about the future. Last night, as I mentioned last week, NOMS had her big contract renewal meeting. And so NOMS and her boss went to the big fancy club here in Tokyo. The president, of course, holds court there regularly, and there was a big fancy club and had a big fancy dinner, and Nam said it was the strangest thing, because usually when she and the president meet, they sit side by side or at an angle across the table, but this time he insisted that they sit on opposite sides of the table, because this was a negotiation. And he's someone who is a trained negotiator, and so he was clearly using a whole bunch of negotiation tactics to put her off guard and so on. But the big questions for this big meeting were, number one, can she get a renewal? Because her contract ends in like 2 months' time, and if not, we gotta leave in a hurry. Number two, what's the future of the school? And number three, where does she fit into that story? And it went about as well as you could expect. So the president is incredibly happy with NOMS' work. He's a very religious man and said, your coming here has been a godsend. And this is a nice compliment, of course. NOMS, unfortunately, has been spending, I don't know, the past, since she got home yesterday, walking around saying, you know what, Resorti? I'm a godsend. She does not believe this. She's making fun of him and teasing me also. But this morning we had like this very slight moment of who's gonna take out the trash. And I said, I did it last week, it's your turn. And she said, whoa. Godsends don't touch the trash. So it's one of these absolutely absolutely great little interactions. So yes, if you want to tease Noms on Saturday when she's streaming with us, please do feel free to call her a godsend. She will initially play it as a joke and then get annoyed, and I think that'll be funny. So there's that. Number two, the president is, I don't know, emphatically in favor of keeping her for as long as possible. And so Japan has this rule called indefinite contract, where if you are on the salary or payroll of a company for 5 consecutive years, they're stuck with you forever. They can still fire you with cause, but they can't fire you for like workplace reduction or things like this. And so he's offering a contract that pushes her over that 5-year thing, which is nice. It's nice. It's to know that if she gets to that period without, I don't know, stealing all the school's money, she'll then have a permanent job here as long as she wants it. And so that's a nice little moment of, I don't know, security, I suppose. So that was very cool. That is very nice. As part of the attempt to keep us, though, I use the word us here intentionally, he negotiated this way. Would Resorti like to have a tenured position? So, as of right now, I'm teaching 2 classes part-time. It's a good balance for me. But he offered me not just a full-time position, but a full-time guaranteed forever position. And that's quite the honor. That's quite the honor. It's quite the nice thing. But to do that, I would have to stop streaming absolutely. And so I'll tell you, like, I'm thinking through it. I'm not really thinking through it. There was a time in life, probably, I don't know, 10 years ago, 8 years ago, where I said, this is all I want in life. All I want in life is to get a position that will be forever and always, but I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay with the balance of life here. Teaching part-time, streaming part-time, we'll see. It's a very, very nice thing. Hello, Monster Joy, good seeing you. It's a very nice thing, but at the same time, it's just too much, just too much. And so, I suspect it's the case that I will say no on that one, but it's nice to be asked anyway, and I'll tell you more about that. I've asked for a week to think it through. He does not know what I do with my time. I think he thinks that I teach my 2 classes and then, I don't know, go sit on the shelf somewhere being sad. But no, I read books, I talk with you all, and it's a good thing. They want to increase my job duties. Yeah, it would be teaching full time. It would be getting paid to research. It would be eventually probably becoming the chair of my department, this sort of thing. And it's quite the honor, but I don't know. As some of you know, I'm a bit of a crazy person, and so I think that might be a little bit much right now, so we'll see. Anyway, the third exciting thing is at the end of the conversation, the president said that he would like Noms to be his heir apparent. So when he is done being the president here in a decade or 2, he wants her to take over. And that was probably the highest possible compliment. And I don't know. I don't know how she feels about that. I don't know if we want to stay in Japan forever and always, but it's a really nice thing. She's doing a great job, and that's exciting. It is very amazing, and yeah, we'll see. But there's a real possibility that we're here for the long term. We've decided that we don't want to live here forever. The idea of being very, very old and absolutely useless in a country where we don't speak the dominant language terribly well is terrifying. And so we'll probably want to go back to the US for the oldest portion of our life, but between now and then we'll see. Am I sure that this guy was the professional negotiator? I think he thought that Nom's going to come in with a much bigger ask on salary. And I think he thought that she was going to make asks on travel money also. We haven't been back to the US since we moved here when we were planning to do so. It's just really expensive to do so. So we'll see. Exist, I appreciate that. I'm still thinking through it, but I think you're right in that characterization. So we'll see. By the time I'm old, I'll speak Japanese really well. It's true. I don't know. As of right now, it is terrifying to imagine not being able to explain my aches and pains not be able to explain my, I don't know, like the things that are important to me, to the people around me. Because even though, in 40 years from now, I'll probably be able to speak Japanese relatively well, I will not be able to speak with the same amount of like precision as I do in English. English will always be home. I started Japanese too late in life to be able to get quite as comfortable with it. And so yeah, I can imagine wanting to go home and just feel, I still say home, right? Imagine going back to America and just feeling like I'm at home with the people around me. But who knows? Time to go back to streaming Duolingo part-time. I've been spending about an hour each evening working hard on Japanese for the past 3 weeks, month or so, after a period of kind of latency and not doing terribly much. As I said before, here in Japan, you don't really get immersion unless you go looking for it, because outside, people don't really talk, and so you don't really overhear many conversations, but there you go. Those are the big updates, the present, the future, and I think you all will get to continue being a part of it into the foreseeable future. And so those are the words. I wanted to share those with you, and I'm sure we'll have more details before too long. One of the big elements of the Resorty narrative arc will be we need to buy a house if we're here permanently. Renting forever doesn't make sense for us. And so maybe I'll get to take you all on a little tour to show you Japanese real estate. And it's weird. They knock down houses here so quickly. Pretty much any time you buy a house, your first job is destroy it and build a new one. Houses here just do not appreciate in value or even maintain value, and they're made to fall apart after about 30 years, and yeah, we'll see. But those are my things, and thanks for being here to listen to my ongoing story of adjusting to Japan. I think that's all I got for you today. I think those are all the stories I have saved up. Yesterday, I nearly ordered a pizza, but on the strength of the upcoming health check, I ate a reasonable dinner instead. Nam's got to go to the big fancy place, though, and got a big fancy meal, and little old Resorty eating his rice with chopsticks. That's how it goes. All right, my friends, we have about 3 minutes until the first ad break, and then we will move into today's game after a little bit of crossword time. As you know, we're playing Don't Starve, a game that I'm enjoying, but I'm still very, very, very bad at. And we are learning it step by step. We died twice yesterday in the game. I specify in the game. I don't want you to think I died in real life. We died twice yesterday, though, in different ways each time, and both times we learned a decent amount about, about what exactly we should be doing. And so we won't make those mistakes again, and we'll progress bit by bit, step by step, all the way through. I spent a little bit of time yesterday watching other streamers of this game who know what they're doing, and they have such like massive and beautiful things going on. And I have my little character very sadly digging up carrots to survive. All right, Klaus's daily joke. Here we go. Klaus went in for a regular optometry appointment. The doctor decided to try a new therapy of putting ketchup in your eyes. Apparently, hindsight is 2020. Hindsight is 2020. Oh, Klaus. Klaus, thank you for the excellent joke. I appreciate it. Pepper likes that one so much that he pinned it. Is that the first pinned message we've ever had in the stream? I think the ability to pin chat was added maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and we've never actually used it. You don't know how to unpin it? It can live at the top throughout this next commercial break. Klaus, congratulations. Your words are immortalized because Pepper doesn't know how to use chat. Hey, Lauren, you started a new Don't Starve run last year, having so much fun. I'm so glad to hear that. Hope it's an awesome time. All right, friends, let's go ahead and have our ad break now. Let's pull up the crossword of the day. We'll go down here to this screen. We will hold this one up, and I'm going to throw you all into emote-only mode for the first little bit here. I've been thinking about playing a different crossword on stream. Today it will not be happening, but sometime soon, because the first crossword we do each day tends to go pretty darn quickly. And so I'd like to find one that takes a little bit more work. There's a daily crossball called the Fireball crossword that I believe is a little bit more challenging. And so maybe I'll share that with you in the future, though I need to look into it a little bit. Anyway, let's see what we can do here. So I want to cross. The Wasteland Poet is T.S. Eliot. Actor Hawke. I believe it's Ethan Hawke. Possibly. Part-time paid athlete. Maybe semi-pro. Maybe I should type correctly. Good. Semi-poor. Oh boy. Majority of today's time is going to be retyping things. Trim-backed. So groomed comes to mind. Like one trims back the hedges. I don't remember the word for that though. Like clipped possibly. Because we've gotten stuck on the acrosses, let's move to the downs and see what happens here. Wave that can be 1,720 feet high. That is very exact. I wonder why a tsunami can only be 1,720 high. Is there something about like the function of water or the way in which the ocean is built that it can't be taller than that? 1,720. All right. Miss in Mexico is Senorita. Good. Discharge of carbon dioxide, for example. I want to say exhalation. Inspiration, perspiration, no. Oh, emission, probably. So not a human spitting it out, but instead of factory. Emission, maybe. Head parasites. Delightful thing to talk about first thing in the morning. The lice. I managed to avoid getting lice all throughout elementary school. But I remember those days when the school nurse would come in and like use a comb to dig through the hairline of each kid in class, and I wonder why they did that. I wonder if that happened when when one student had lice. Did they immediately go and check everyone else, or was it on a regular schedule? I'm curious if you all had to do that also, if that's still done today, but I realize you can't type, so my apologies. New York Stock Exchange debut is an IPO, initial purchase offer, I think. Bruins legend Bobby, that's Bobby Orr. That's the one thing I know about hockey. Freight weight, I think it's weighted in tons, surely. Noteworthy period. I want to say era. Noteworthy period. I don't know. All right, aligned. Yeah, $100 bill in slang. Is that a hundo? Today I'll find a way to talk about money as a hundo, and we'll see how it goes. Moreover is and. Must. Probably need to. Maybe. All right. With that, can we help? Trim back. Because it surely ends with a D. Past that, no idea. All right, company starter, dressed as a horned fantasy creature. This is Unicorn Founder, and it's a terrible, terrible image. I'm suddenly imagining Mark Zuckerberg with a little horn stuck to his head. The Unicorn Founder. Looped in via email is CC'd. A buck's mate is doe, a deer, a female deer. Ars Poetica, that's correct. A physician dressed as a sorceress. So the end is probably doctor. There's like spin doctor's a phrase. Yeah, no idea. Can we get this now? Aligned. Trude. I think that's like a carpentry word. Trim back, a pruned. And epoch is the word I couldn't get earlier. Epoch. Okay. TV monitor, is the FCC. It's a witch doctor, physician dressed as a sorceress. Clever. Pop star Grande to fans is Ari Grande. Trims off. Possibly lops, but I'm not sure. Congeal. Clump, but that's not going to fit. Sag, that's to droop. And so I think then lops is almost surely correct. Triage sites are ERs. So the word clod means like something that has come together. But I don't know if... Oh, clot, like blood. Crane or heron, they are waiters. Triumphant cry. I rise. I rode. I do not know. Blank bar. Mai Tai Cellar is a tiki bar. Let's go and do these two crosses and then we'll stop. Blue Devils North Carolina School is Duke. Is that where Coach K used to coach? Who's the coach now? No idea. And lastly, a sticky substance is a goo. Cool. Cool. I think the word A-G-U-E is also pronounced agoo. I don't recall what it is right now, but it's some crossword word. Anyway, here is freedom to you all. Thanks for being here. I look forward to now answering all of my questions in unison, and I can't remember what any of them are. Alright, crossword goes away. We'll get back to that in an hour or so. I don't know why crosswords bring me such joy. Like, every single time I play the crosswords, like, oh, words are fun. I love words. Words are a good time. And they are. Alright. Hello, Jim. Jim says thumbs down, thumbs down, thumbs down. Wait, does that mean that I have something wrong? Oh, boo to Duke. Okay. Noms went to a school with big sports culture for her PhD, and so she has very strong feelings about other sports teams. Not sure, though. Hello, Marks. How's it going? Grimmy, welcome in. Hello, Sakutera. Lice check is only when someone had it. Yeah, I don't think I knew that. I don't think I knew why we were getting our heads checked for lice. Presumably my mother or father would have mentioned it, but as of right now, I'm feeling like I thought it was like a random spot check. Because why not? Maybe you have lice. It spreads very easily. Yeah, and I know kids are super dirty, right? Kids often play in very physical ways, like touch each other and roll together and so on. And, you know, they touch their head and then touch their mouths. And it's absolutely disgusting. No washing of hands, of course. Kids are gross. The end. Okay. We're starting a brand new game because all of our characters have died. It's okay, though. We talked yesterday about, in this new game, should we find a way to try a different character? And I think it's the case that the answer is no. We did find some more characters yesterday. We unlocked this little beep boop robot. But I do want to continue going with just the default guy, because I think it's the case that he has no negatives to him. If we look through each other character, like this person lights fires when nervous. This person afraid of monsters. This person doesn't hit hard. This one damaged by water. All seem a problem. Not being able to shave the negative. I mean, I'm getting that direction again for sure. Hey, Clay fan, it's good seeing you. I'm glad you're here for this too. Ah, my goodness. Chowster, how's it going? It's good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. Everybody, thanks for being here. Alright, so he grows a big beard, and I saw that somewhere there was a shaver, a razor that one could make. We haven't gotten that far yet, though, so we'll see how it goes. This game looks very fun in co-op. Yeah, Don't Starve Together, super fun. We're playing just Don't Starve right now, the single-player version. Because when I loaded up Don't Starve Together, it looked like I had to run a server or connect to someone else's computer, and I wasn't quite sure how that would work. Thanks, Jim. Chaucer, your first day of a 10-day vacation. Congratulations. I hope it's a really good time. Next week, I think. Yeah, next week is the national vacation here. It's called Golden Week. Golden Week. And during Golden Week, the vast majority of businesses throughout the country are closed down, except for resorts and other like touristy things. And my favorite part of it is the ATMs take a vacation also. So, if you were in Tokyo right now, you would see at almost every single ATM in the entire city, long lines of people taking out a tremendous amount of money because the ATMs need a vacation. Now, what it actually is, of course, is that the people who refill the ATMs have a vacation at this period as well. But the first time I heard about that, I was like, wait, really? It used to be the case that the the ATMs would also go to sleep at night because they worried about running out of money overnight. And so at like, I don't know, 7 p.m. or something, they would go to sleep and you could not use them until the next day. You can't get money. Yeah. There are absolute horror stories from people about not be able to get any money at all over Golden Week, and not be able to pay important bills and so on. Though the one thing that's still open are the convenience stores, the convenies, and I think most of them do have ATMs. It's just not the bank ATMs, so you will have to pay a little bit extra for taking out there instead. But do you have to stock up on food? Yeah, most of the big grocery stores are not keeping their normal hours, but they are. Some of them are just closed. All the convenience stores are open though, and convenience stores here have a fair amount of food also. So we're not going to starve, but it is just a weird difference in the U.S. Here in Japan, is it hard to find places that take cards? It's easier and easier. Over COVID, there was a bit of a movement against cash, for fear that cash was dirty. Japan is a very cash-heavy society still, in part because they find the fees that are charged by credit companies to be unacceptable. And Japan, in general, at the consumer level, is absolutely allergic to debt. So even the idea of using a credit card for the month strikes many of them as profoundly dangerous. And so those are the case we're moving more in the direction of like tap cards. These cards you can put money on and then tap them for payments. Credit cards are not super well used here compared to the US, where everyone uses them everywhere. But yeah, mostly cash still. Anyway, let's get this game started and see how this goes. We've determined that so much depends on where you spawn in the world. Yesterday I said that was not true. We then got spawned in a very nice area, and I suddenly hope that happens again today. So, will we again awaken to a man standing over us, saying words? I think we might. Yep, there he is. Hello, man. Say, pal, you don't look so good. Better find something to eat before the night comes. Alright, good morning. Wilson, I believe his name is, like the volleyball in that one Tom, whatever his name is, Hanks, I guess? Tom Hanks movie. I'm almost certain there's some order of things that one should do first. Before tonight comes, we need to find an axe so we can make a fire. Before night comes, we should probably find a little bit more food. There's a blue mushroom here. Those only come up at night. I think the blue mushrooms refill sanity at the cost of health. Maybe. To make the axe, we have all we need. Great. I think I would like to get bunny traps made relatively quickly. Well, too, Azarine. Hope you're having a good day. I'd also like to find a road. So one of the best things we did yesterday was find a way to make a base that was between multiple biomes and on a road, because the roads do help your character run along more quickly. So the first night, I think I'm just going to be setting up a temporary campfire, not a permanent location, unless we manage to find a road and biomes and such. Do you want to hint about the bunny traps? You know what? Sure. Yesterday, I think I figured them out somewhat. We found an area with a bunch of bunnies in a grassland, maybe. I think it's called the savannah, actually. And we baited them with berries, and that worked pretty well. Oh, also, if you weren't here yesterday, we made a friend. In this cruel and sad world, we made a little friend of a pigman. And it was beautiful and wonderful. And then I fed the pigman monster meat, like cooked monster meat. And the pigman, whose name was Pickles, I believed, turned into a monster and attacked us. And it was tragic. And I ultimately died to him. We learned a valuable lesson. I don't know if the issue is feeding the pigman too many monster meat in a row. Or if it's instead a matter of if you give them like 4 monster meat over the course of a playthrough, then they become terrifying creatures. No idea. The bunnies can be caught without bait, as long as they walk into the trap to be caught. Oh, interesting. Thank you for telling me that. So the bunnies do run in the direction of their holes, I'm guessing. And so I can probably scare them into a trap. Very cool. Thank you for that. Hey, Trexie, how you doing? Oh, Tuthea. Alas, poor Pickles. I knew him, Horatio. Aha! This feels like a place for a base. We have found a road. We have found the confluence of 3 different biomes. And that seems really quite nice. So, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Let's see what else we can make right now. We can make the pick. We'll do that soon enough. We got to cut down some trees to get the wood we need for starting our little camp. So over here, nice big tree. Little big tree. Trexie, you enjoy seeing me play this one? Yeah, I'm liking it also. Like I said, last time I played it, I got frustrated too quickly and kind of gave up before climbing over the learning curve. And so today we're going to keep with it. I'm ready to play this game for the entire week. And hopefully we can do a halfway decent job of sorting things out. Can I start a fire yet? No, I need 2 more grass. Luckily it's right here. And I believe then we will survive our first night. Great. Is the game set to standard with all the dark monsters and problems? I don't know, actually. I didn't change any settings as far as the game goes, but I don't know if the game is set up in like an easy mode for first-time players or if all the normal things are set up. We push the spacebar to pick things up. This is something I was taught yesterday and then kept forgetting to do over and over again. So one thing we did yesterday that seemed really quite strong, if I can get started early enough, is a farm. The farm produces consistent food, so I'd like to get a farm going and then more bunny traps if possible. Once again, we're going to be looking for our science machine. For that, we need that piece of gold. Making a spear could be good also. I think for the spear, I need a rope. And I think for the rope, I need to build the science machine. We're gradually learning the tech tree of this game. A while back, I remember asking the question while playing some other game of how many base building games or survival games begin with go get some wood. Like, is there a fundamentally human desire to cut things down? Is wood chopping the basis of civilization? I think maybe. All right, we just destroyed our axe there. We'll make a new one overnight. Hey, Devoted. To an embarrassingly long time realize you can replant berries and grass with a shovel. Yeah, yesterday I discovered that and it was amazing. The only issue was I then just dug up absolutely everything. It was pretty rough. It's similar to killing rats in role-playing games. Dorgan, you're absolutely right. Absolutely right, Dorgan. It's good seeing you also. If you were not here for the King of the Castle playthrough on last Saturday, we renamed sandwiches to Dorgans. If you've not played that game, King of the Castle, it is an absolutely hilarious party game that I've really, really enjoyed. But, all right, night is probably upon us. This time we see that it's not a full moon at all. The opposite, a dark moon, I guess. What's the word for that? So then there's like full moons and quarter moons. What's it called when the moon is totally dark and one can't see it in the sky? Must be a word for it. A new moon. A new moon. Okay, cool. Yeah, so it's a new moon. I wonder if it's like a stable moon chart in this game. Or if it's a random roll each night on what you're going to get. Let's keep an eye on it and see if it becomes a little bit less, or a little bit more full tomorrow, rather. This is not in the darkness, so we can chop it. Yesterday, some people mentioned also that it's possible to make something out of flowers. I feel like I should do that. I'm guessing it'll be down in the hat menu. Don't wander off in the dark? It's not dark. If I can see it with my human eyes, surely little Wilson can also. A garland, something to soothe the nerves. I see my sanity is gradually dropping. Is that because it's too dark? Yeah, I think nighttime hurts sanity even if you have the campfire around. Oh, also, I think someone mentioned yesterday that if you have a pigman as a friend, the pigman will help your sanity increase. So maybe we should try to make a pigman friend as fast as we can. That would also let us have a manure producer. I apologize. A manure producer, producer, something like that, following us around all the time. That could be really cool. Though again, if Pickles ends up going mad, I'm not going to be happy. Like, maybe it's the case that's not just monster meat that turns old Pickles into a monster. Maybe it's any food you give him over a long enough period of time. Hello to Mr. Vol. How you doing? Or is it Vol? Whichever one you prefer. Good to have you here. Hope today is absolutely swell. Okay. Let's go ahead and see if we can make our first trap now. Maybe the monster meat made the pig's sanity drop too low. Yeah, I really do wonder if characters other than my own have the same kinds of bars that I have. Do they have health and sanity and food? Will Pickles eventually just die if I'm not careful? I guess we're just going to set up here. It has all the things that I think I want. Okay. You're also... There's more bunny holes up that way. So to make another bunny trap, we're going to need to have more grass again. Cool. Maybe feeding them after midnight, that is definitely the issue here. Definitely there are gremlins of some sort. Social creatures need sociality. Yeah. It's so strange that my character's okay keeping the pigman as a friend. Not the greatest of conversationalists. Spends a tremendous amount of time yelling, I love you, you are my friend. Now, I'm not Wilson, but I think I'd eventually decide or feel that this is sarcastic. So, not sure it's to be believed. What are we seeing on the little map here? I keep pushing M for map. Does anyone know if the M hotkey actually does anything in this game? Will I regret it if I try to remap from tab to M on the map? To be clear, the pigs are clear when they don't love you. I mean, it's true. It's true. So maybe I just need to believe it when it says it loves me. One thing we did yesterday that was very helpful was to make ourselves a backpack. We should think about doing that fairly quickly here. And I see a carrot and one of these wormholes. I'm still of the belief the wormholes are going to take us to some other wormhole somewhere else. But because it has sharp teeth, I also worry it might kill us. Speaking of killing us, I worry about the bees as well. We'll stay away for now. Have you ever found any beefaloes yet? Because I don't know what that is, I'm going to say no. I suspect it's the case that beefalo are like buffalo or like muffalo. Something like that, possibly. This is the first early play. This is my third play. The first two ended in disaster. My main goal right now is picking things up. So we'll see. Clay, you played the game for about 1,500 hours. That's amazing. I'm sure you've had long surviving playthroughs, unlike little old Resorty here. What's this? That's the wormhole. Okay. Explore over this way, see what's all the river or sea or whatever. Oh, cool. Nice little peninsula here. Yesterday we established that peninsulas are really good for bringing turkeys out onto to beat the dickens out of them. We'll see. The beefaloes are ox-like beasts. Tasty with onions. Good to good. We'll see if we find one eventually. I hope we do. Clayfan, do you know if there's any thing I'll be using the M key for ever? Or is the M key one I can remap to? Or maybe I'll just eventually learn that M is map. Okay, so our traps are way down there. Let's go ahead and bounce down that way. And tonight we'll make a few more traps, hopefully. We have some logs also. Maybe we can make our backpack. I don't recall if the backpack needs science first, though. What a great little road. Okay. Presumably our home was somewhere around here. What do you say, what do you say, what do you say? One rabbit hole, two rabbit holes nearby. I don't see any ash, but I'm relatively sure we set up in this area. So we'll set up here again. The outlooks and such. Good. Wilson has such a strange voice. I feel like I should recognize some part of the noise that Wilson makes when he speaks, but I can't quite put my finger on it. Set the trap right there. Now, what does it take to make a backpack? That's a grass suit. My belief is now that backpack requires science machine. Yeah. The grass suit's possible, and science machine. Unless it's a dress item. Nope, just the garland. Alright, for the garland we need 2 more flowers. I wonder if we can find those tonight. Oh, there's one. I see another one just up top. What does the garland do? Will it go around her neck like a lei, perhaps? Hope this is not a waste of flowers. We're so attractive now. Oh my goodness. Look at him. Look at Wilson. He looks so determined and yet so beautiful all at once. Living that hippie life, having a great time. All right. Flower power all the way indeed. Okay, I'll ask you a direct question. I'd like to know the answer on this one. Do trees grow better on the green ground? Or the yellow ground, or does it not matter? Like, the particular question is, do I need to plant them onto... do I need to plant them onto green ground, or is it fine if I plant them in yellow ground? No difference? Awesome, thank you. Wood goes on. All characters' voices are by instruments. Different ones for each character. Really? So this is a musical instrument, I'm guessing, for Wilson. What instrument does that sound like? Not sure. Speak more, you. Speak more. Like a keytar, maybe? Some sort of synth maybe? That's pretty cool. It is like Peter and the Wolf. Absolutely. Where the hunters, the mighty timpani drum, and so on. I listened to Peter and the Wolf, narrated by Patrick Stewart, so very, very many times when I was a youngster. What are we going to do tonight? Well, I guess we can just cook all our berries also. So if I don't need to use the berries to bait the traps, then I can instead use them either for eating or for feeding to the pig man if I can find them. Of course I did. Am I the kind of person who would listen to Patrick Stewart a lot? Possibly so. Possibly so. We got some rocks also. We have 6 rocks. I think we need 12 of them for the upgraded fire pit. It's true. It's true. Maybe the melodica, or the melodica is the one where you like blow through a plastic tube and have like keys also, I think. Something like that. I played tuba, so it's definitely not a tuba unless it's been like run through a processor of some sort. There's more rocks up there by the beehive. Your favorite voice is Weber. They dropped recorded dropping an instrument down the stairs. Oh no. Trent Reznor had a tune, a track some years back in which he played a tuba into an upside down bathtub to get the resonance off of it. Very, very cool way of using different instruments in different ways. Maybe the strongman's a tuba. Huh. Perhaps I should give this strongman a try. I have too many items on me already. So I'll spend today wasting time by planting trees. Just call me Johnny Resorty Seed. And we have 6 carrots left right now. I also recognize there's no particular reason that I should be attempting to make nice straight lines here. I could probably just throw them up randomly like the rest of the forest. that I do kind of enjoy this. Okay. No more straight lines. Fine. Back to you later, Mr. Fire. Up we go. Google search says Wilson is a Harman muted trumpet. Oh, one of those mutes you hold on the front or push into the bell. Cool. I've played trumpet only a few times. I think my mother played both trumpet and French horn. When I was a child, one time she left us at home with a babysitter who let us play with her French horn, and we dropped dimes down it. So, oh, I was such a bad kid. Such a terrible, terrible child. Hey, what's this? What's this? A skeleton. I've not seen this kind of skeleton previously. I've seen ones like standing in terror instead. So, hello, skeleton. Better you than me. Wilson's only comment is, glad not to be dead. That's sad. Another fine trap we can use. Where am I going and why am I going there? Right, we're trying to go up to the bit of rock there, hoping that rocks attract one another, and along with the rock we'll also find one of those golden rocks. Kids are awesome. I don't know. Like I said, I've never had children. The idea of like a random kid putting coins down something I cared about, I don't know. I remember her not being especially angry over that one. I think it was one of those, oh, kids will be kids kind of thing. As opposed to dismay at us. Hey, this is the kind of area that has the fancy rocks, I think. We found one yesterday. Maybe we'll sit up here tonight. Johnny Appleseed was a strange guy who's a member of Swedenborgian Church. Was he really? Man, if you've not read about Swedenborg, it is one of the more interesting moments in American religious history. The uptake of Swedenborg. Swedenborg was a thinker who argued that if you listen quietly, you can hear the voices of angels telling you what to do. I haven't read that much of him, but I find American religious history so fascinating because Americans are often willing to accept certain conceptions of religion that often don't take off in Europe all that well. I had no idea Johnny Appleseed was a Swedenborgian. That's cool. I think that William James, a thinker who I studied back in the day, was definitely influenced by Swedenborg. Maybe his father was Swedenborgian, but yeah. We found the gold. Unfortunately, no inventory, so throw that down. Actually, I guess we need to eat the berries. Consume! Cat. And I'm gonna throw the pine cones away, because I don't see us using them anytime soon. Okay, we managed to break our pick. Make a new one, please. Now, what do we see on the map up here? Got our gold. Nice. Okay, there are more rocks up here. So how about yet again, we stay the night out here so we can find more gold. Because I know that gold is used for other kinds of creations that I've not made yet. This will also allow us to get a whole bunch of rocks for making a proper campsite somewhere. Also, until this moment, I don't think I could realize that I could make more than one campsite. Yeah, maybe we should just throw down a whole bunch of campsites instead of running home every single night. Apples growing from seeds aren't going to taste very good. Oh, really? That's too bad. I sort of have this, I'll call it naive conception that when I eat an apple, it's coming from a seed, from another apple. I recognize, of course, that that's not how contemporary orchards run. Speaking of fruit and such and growing, we now live in a place where we can grow citrus trees on our balcony, and I think we're going to make a shot. I don't know what kind of fruit we're going to try to grow, but I think it'd be really fun to, I don't know, have some sort of little, I don't know, maybe orange tree, lime tree, something like that. Previously living in the Midwest, it seemed absolutely impossible. What's this red thing? Okay, secret pine cone. Got it. Currently, Noms is in the process of making an avocado sprout. She's had an avocado sitting in a little glass of water for probably 4 months now. Do you own a condo in Tokyo, or is it a house? As of right now, we own nothing. We've only lived here for about a year now, so we're still in the renter phase, getting our feet on the ground here. But we live in a house. It has a balcony on one of the floors, but yeah, house all the way. Lemons are great because you don't use that many, so the harvest lasts a long time. Yeah, there definitely are. The issue with lots of growing is you end up with 1,000 fruits, and you have to take all the tomatoes in and convince absolutely everyone to take your tomatoes, or else they go bad. That happened last year. Or 2 years ago, rather, or last year in the U.S. Noms planted, I don't know, like 6 different kinds of tomato bushes, and all of them sprouted beautifully, and we had more tomatoes than anyone could ever eat. And so she took them into work and just begged people to take her tomatoes. The only problem is we were in small town Nebraska, and so absolutely everyone there was also growing. It was also growing some kind of plants and did not want her tomatoes. And so I think we ended up making a whole bunch of pasta sauce. And it was nice. It was nice, though we did get a little tired of pasta after a while. Happened for you with squash and zucchini. Yeah, I think we have this problem where if we have the open space in the garden, we have a deep desire to use it. And so fill it up with more and more and more plants. It'd be a much better idea to just grow a small amount, which is sufficient for us, and then accept that some of the ground will stay fallow. That's okay. Hey, Zarlius, the same problem with cucumbers. You went through 30 cucumber recipes. Yeah, after a certain point, there's only so many cucumbers that taste good, I suspect. Like, you can try to make that tzatziki sauce, and you can do like the cucumber and oil thing, which is often like served at summer picnics. And past that, I don't know any cucumber recipes. That said, back in grad school, my go-to first picnic with a lovely lady I was into dish was a like tea sandwich. It was white bread with the crust cut off, cream cheese, dill, and cucumber. And I used it 3 times, and every time it was well regarded, but every time the relationship did not work out. And that's okay. Alright. So, I think I'm going to bounce back to the grassland in a moment. Also, I'm kind of wondering if these rocky biomes always/regularly turn into graveyard biomes. We saw a graveyard yesterday and stayed far, far, far away from it. Speaking of picnics, I think next week, Noms and I will be going on a picnic. What's this? This ground looks different. I wonder if it actually is different. Can I make a shovel and try to dig that up? Not until science. Gotta go do science. We'll see. Will Noms get a different sandwich for picnic? No. I mean, Noms doesn't like cucumbers that much, but I think if I were to make cucumber sandwiches for her, she'd be delighted. So we'll do that. I love cucumber sandwiches so much. They feel decadent in a way that I don't often eat. Over here, more gold, more gold. Nice. I feel like we've gotten very lucky on gold in this playthrough. We've gotten many fewer carrots than yesterday. And so we're a little bit thinner on food. But I'm guessing the rabbits are a relatively strong source of food consistently. What's this? A miner's hat. This is a dead miner. Oh. Okay, I don't need grass. Hey, Polizia, thank you very much indeed for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. What is the miner hat? Is it light at night? Look at that. We are bright and beautiful. Hey, Carbide, thank you for the subscription also. I'm glad you're enjoying the show. Thank you for the 2 subs. Boom, boom, boom. I appreciate it very much. Glad you're enjoying hanging out. You'll notice I just called you Carbide because I don't know how to say the first half of your name still. But it's good to have you here for sure. Again, the commentary on skeletons is just better you than me. What do I not need here? These stale berries I'm going to throw away. I guess stale food is better than no food, but inventory space is needed. We'll leave this here for now. We don't need any more gold. Let's run home once more. Ma lib denum. Ma lib denum. Ma lib denum. Thank you. Always delighted to have useful pronunciation assistance. Molybdenum. Yeah, I've said like molybdenum before, and that's apparently incorrect. Thank you. Thank you. But again, generous subscriptions means the world. Y'all hanging out with me and having some chit-chat time feels pretty good. We're connecting 2 portions of the map now. And we have 2 additional traps to put down. I wonder if eventually I want to have every single one of these rabbit holes trapped. Just to ensure maximum food production. And then we'll never starve again. Hello, bunny. Okay. I think there was one more. Not seeing it. Over this way. Cool. I'm so grateful that the map shows where your traps are. I can imagine getting just very, very confused and running in circles trying to find them. I do kind of wonder how the developers decide where to put, what to put on the map and what not to put on the map. Because like the campfire is not put on the map, where the fire pit is. Okay, I'd like to make this science machine now. And part of that is get the logs I just used. Good. The trap rabbit might decay in there. Oh, okay. I was treating them like a refrigerator, or I suppose a pantry. That I just leave them forever and always. With the miner's hat, because it decays, probably its battery runs out, I feel like I should do a good job of saving it until we really, really need it. We find ourselves outside in the middle of the night, possibly. Axe runs out. Okay, make a new axe. Prior to the Victorian era, most cucumber varieties grew curved cukes. Really? And so in the Victorian era, they started straightening them out for sandwiches? That's a really cool bit of knowledge. I love seeing how different sorts of vegetables and fruits have changed, we'll call it, in response to human desire. So, for example, the standard line of the banana, right? The banana was a really, really seeded kind of thing until humans came along and disliked the seediness. I feel bad for anyone who had to eat bananas before they were de-seeded. Okay, science machine, here we go. Behold science, etc., etc. Yesterday, I remember very much wanting to get a bunch of boards to make a storage box. I'd also like to make a backpack. There it is. So 4 little sticks and 2 grass make for that. Tomorrow we'll find those. And our forest's not fully grown. This one's in the wrong spot though. Cut that down. And there's a big tree to the southeast here. We'll get that in the morning for sure. Do we have food to cook tonight? Not really. I'm saving the seeds until we have agriculture going. But what else can we do? Man, a lot of rocks. I'm going to throw the rocks on the ground. So yesterday, I think we saw that our items thrown on the ground around our campfire don't despawn. Though we saw yesterday also that some characters will come and steal our things. We grew a glorious, glorious pumpkin, and then quite suddenly a rabbit came over and ate it. And that was absolutely heartbreaking. Can I throw down some more pine cones? I can. I think I need to be careful about how I spend my limited space around the fire. Was a rabbit stew after the rabbit ate my my pumpkin? So truthfully, I didn't notice it. I was so focused on how to upgrade my science stuff that only friend chatters did. I believe someone, maybe Rukapi, said, Resorty, be careful. That rabbit's going to eat your pumpkin. And then by the time I saw that message, the rabbit had eaten my pumpkin. It was a little heartbreaking. Oh, the moon phase is changing. I totally forgot to look. Thanks for noticing that, Jim. Okay, I know I need... It's a bee. Staying away from bees. I don't know if we have allergies and go into anaphylactic shock. Need to research EpiPens for sure, for sure. I think that's all the sticks we need. I think I should go around and collect the rabbits at some point pretty soon. Maybe after we get the storage box up and going. Can we make the backpack? The backpack. 2 more sticks. There's sticks to the northeast. I think it's the case that we're doing so much better in these starts than I ever did back when I played this years and years and years ago. I think I only played a tiny little bit. Does anyone know if over the course of this game's life, the start has been made easier? Because, I know that Oxygen Not Included in its DLC has made the transition into space quite a bit easier. But I feel like I should be able to figure out the start of this game back when I played it a long time ago, and I just didn't. Also, why on earth did I just light that log on fire? What a complete waste of materials. We have the sticks, we have the grass. Please give me a backpack. Yes. Great. Nicely equipped, looking adorable. And then, how many more logs do I need to make our first board? 1 done. We need 4 boards, I believe, to make a chest. So, spend the next little bit cutting down more of these things. Maybe they have made it easier, maybe I've gotten better at survival games. That seems very likely. I think Don't Starve was one of the very first survival games I ever streamed. And I didn't really understand the conventions of it, and I didn't know how to pay attention to more than one thing at a time, probably. Speaking of which, go and eat some carrots. Okay. That's enough for 2 more boards. And we get 1 more big tree. And big trees drop, what, 3 logs? I think that'll be all we need. 1 more. Just to have a nice round number. It's destroyed. Because we have 7 gold, actually, we can make a number of upgraded tools. Great. Okay, bounce back home. Tomorrow we're going to try to find some more food and a pigman, ideally. Almost went and burnt all the logs immediately. So 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. That unlocked making a thermal measurer. Measures the ambient air temperature. Huh. That could be could but it could also be warm. But no, I'd like to make a box. Only needed 3 of them, not 4. Sorry. How much can we store inside our little chest? Oh, more than I expected, honestly. So I'm gonna store a pile of rocks in there. And I don't think I need to carry the gold around all the time. Though I do want to make tools with it first. The seeds can live here because I'm not going to eat them at all. Maybe I can give the raw gold to the pigmen for trade. I don't know if the pigmen own anything. I think anything they own, they just eat immediately. Rainy day. I don't think I know how to make umbrellas. Do umbrellas exist? Sewing kits. Oh! The sewing kit lets you fix up degraded items. Oh, I thought when items went bad, they just disappeared. That I can save them is awesome. Beekeeper hats. Oh, beekeeper hats protection against angry bees. I've stayed away from bees thus far. That could be a nice thing to have. Feather hat, bush hat. Okay, don't see an umbrella. Unless it's a survival item, maybe. Seems like no. For farming, we need to have manure. So Operation Find Pigman, I believe, is on very soon. Oh dear. Suddenly lightning. The upgraded axe, I need one more sapling. There's one right there. The straw hat said something about being dry. Okay, okay. So it's an umbrella that keeps your hands free. Help you stay cool and dry. I think I read that dry as like, you don't sweat so much, but I understand now. You need a bunch more grass for that. We'll get that a little later. And I have no more wood to burn, so... just one more quick big one. You're fine, you're fine. Actually, still a decent amount of time, so maybe we can chop 2 of them down real quick. Also, little Wilson's beard is growing in a hurry. So hungry. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That issue with, I'm gonna find some food. Probably done already. That said, they're rabbits. Save them for good reason. Yeah, there seems to be no wetness meter. Is wetness meter something in the game at times? I've not seen that yet. Maybe it's on DLC? Okay. Yeah, I have all the DLCs turned off right now. Though we do have them, so we can turn them on at some point if we want to. Alright. Sorry, rabbits. Rabbit murder? We do want to get rabbits also for making earmuffs. And yes, the moon is now halfway dark and halfway brightened. Cool. Cook some morsels. No starvation yet. Is it the case that when we eat meat, our character hulks out a little bit? Is it only meat, or is it anything he eats that does that? I don't have other food right now. That hulking out concerns me a little bit. Because... does that mean we're going to turn into a monster soon enough? Or possibly into a rabbit, if we eat a lot more of that? The game where base collect DLC is going to survive longer? Great. Hey, silly pseudonym, how's it going, my friend? Not starving is your second favorite activity? Wait, what's your first? Hopefully it's not starving. Silly pseudonym, it's my first time seeing you since you finished your, is it networking certificate? Something like that. Congratulations, silly pseudonym. I know it's a big goal for you for quite a while. 3 cheers to you, my friend, and congratulations really on an accomplishment that's sure to set you on your way to your career goals. So really congrats. It's good to see you sincerely. Okay, why am I here? Right, today is food day. Today is let's go find some carrots day. And so I'm just going to throw any junk in my box here. I know that we want to make our luxury tool. Oh, cool. The science machine can draw from... no, it can't. Alchemy engine. Oh, okay. So we can't use basic science engine for this thing. What does it take to make the alchemy engine? Things I can make, actually, and almost all of our gold. That'll be later. For now, where might I find carrots? Probably down this way. And looking for pigman and carrots both. Silly, do you have additional schooling you need to do, or are you able to now look for the kind of employment you'd like to have? If you don't want to answer it, of course, it's fine. It's just, I'm always curious what long-term viewers are doing in reaching their goals. As I said before, it's been the strangest thing, streaming for years and years and years, because we've had some viewers who are like, high school students when they started watching. And now have gone through college and have jobs and are starting families. And this is I guess that's just how life works. People get older and do stuff and change what they're doing. And it's a weird feeling to know that everything is changing. I'd love to find some basic berries to scarf down. Glad to have found those as I said it. Turned an application yesterday. Good luck, Silly. Seriously, let us know how it goes. As I've mentioned before, my very first viewer ever, who does stop around occasionally, just because he takes pride in being the first viewer ever, was, I think, 15 years old when he started watching me. And I've been streaming for like 7 years now. That's weird. That's very weird. Exactly, Klaus. Yeah, you started watching back when you were in college, and now you have a real person job and a real person life. And it's a very strange thing. I recognize that like anywhere this happens, not just with our community, like all around the world, people are getting older and changing their goals, etc., etc. But I think because I see you all day in, day out, it's a little bit more in my face, I suppose. Time flies by, exactly. And I think part of that, not super involved in like my nephews' lives because they live very far away and other stuff too, but yeah, I know they're getting older and like getting personalities, and they're the kind of people I'd often see like develop more. Hello to you, Turkey. I'm hungry. Give me your insides. Hoping we run into a peninsula here. The greatest way in which we fought these thus far, yes, is this right here. Oh, poor buddy. F is attack. Nice. Actual factual meat. Good. Hey, Bill, when did we finish Dredge? Was that last weekend? Yeah, we finished the Dredge game. I don't know when that was. I think we played it all in 1 week, though. I really enjoyed Dredge quite a bit, but I don't quite remember when that was. Another one of them. Scare it into the corner. Gobble, gobble, gobble. No. Wrong way. No, you fool. If I walk some distance away, I wonder if I can come in from this side instead and scare it where I want it to go. Good. Into the corner you go. Great. I've used my superior scientist F key? Wait, the F key did nothing. Do I have to change into attack mode before I can push the F key? One more time. No. Remember part where I said I like superior scientist brain? This ends up being a lie. Oh yes, good. So attack mode, then F. Got it. Oh, that one dropped only one leg. So I wonder if turkeys don't all have 2 legs. That's right, I just beat up a disabled turkey. What kind of monster am I? I don't have any wood on me right now, so we'll chop down a tree in preparation for maybe just staying here tonight. Don't have strength yet? Yeah, it's pure intelligence this guy has. And so, not so good at the physicality. Needs to hire a warrior real quick. Real quick. I have 9 carrots now. Awesome. Begin catching you. Need to get more grass also for that grass hat thing. I see that my garland is spoiling as well. Though I think it's kept my sanity higher than it would be otherwise. Not 100% sure on that. Alright, we'll light a campfire in the middle here. And throw in a couple more logs. My friends, we have an ad break coming in about a minute's time. So I'm just going to pause the game right there. I'll back to it in about 3 minutes. So let me put you all in emote only mode, and while you're enjoying a quick little ad, I'll be doing a crossword. So hopefully you enjoy watching a little bit more word figuring out live. Like Ellie says that chasing owls in the corner of the edge of cliff is a long time hunting technique. Yeah, I remember as a kid I learned about like people running, is it buffalo off of cliffs? Which seems absolutely monstrous, but that's how it goes. All right, so in this puzzle, it's been the combination of an animal, or not an animal, sorry, the combination of a normal job, like founder or doctor, with some sort of cute phrase around, like unicorn founder or witch doctor. Let's see what we get right here now. So, venture capitalist dressed as a heavenly being. It's an angel investor. Ho, 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 ho. Very good. So, what's this one here? Triumphant cry is, I rule. I wonder if anyone has ever yelled, I rule, non-ironically. Probably so. Exist. Are? Fish with long snouts. I know this because of Dredge. They're called gar. Gar, gar. V in physics. Vector, volts, wrap up is end. Don't even go there. I think it might be volt. We'll see. Recline is lie or lay. Not sure which one, as always. Granter of wishes, a genie. And so I think volt is actually correct. I got very lucky on that one. A big name in blenders. I'm guessing it's an R, but I really don't know for sure. Okay. Heavens. Oh goodness, oh me, oh my, oh something. Pursued rapidly, ran after maybe. Let's see if that's right. Okay. Build off of the R here then. Cold War initials, USSR. 2017 Kendrick Lamar hit with a genetic title. Probably DNA as opposed to RNA, but I'm not certain on that. Novelist dressed as a spirit. Is it Ghostwriter? If so, GHOS. Oh, maybe GARs only have one R. I bet it's Ghostwriter though. Nice. The A here, musical gift. One's ear is a musical gift. Also, I missed a line here. Over-the-top actor, a ham. You ham it up and chew the scenery and so on. Words I don't fully understand. Chinese dynasty of 206 BC through 220 AD. The only dynasty I know of 3 letters is Han. There's also the Qin maybe? Qin? Not sure how it's said. I'm guessing it's Han, but we'll see. Cry of disgust. Ugh. So I think that's right. I see. I have no idea. 1908 election winner. Presumably it's President Taft. He of the bathtub. October event for unicorn founder, witch doctor, and angel investor is like a Halloween costume party, maybe? Halloween night? I don't know. Palindromic Iranian rulers once. The Shahs. Certain Beethoven pieces are sonatas. Vacant flat sign. So flat probably encourages think of England as opposed to the US. So to let instead of to rent, I believe. 2% alternative in the dairy section. Sure, it's whole milk. Propelled a boat. Roed. 1970s Prez, I like Ike. Without slack. Taught. So Halloween is totally correct. I bet it's Halloween party. Yeah, that work. Anastasia in 50 Shades of Grey. I'm happy to say I do not know what the answer is. I've never read that. But given what's there, it's probably Steel with 2 E's. And then, pardon me to clear my glasses, or I'm going to not be able to see anything in a moment here. Can we get the long one? Comedian Amy, who wrote The Girl with the Lower Back Tattoo. Oh, that's funny. It's reference to, Stieg Larsson, the girl with the something tattoo. Amy Schumer, I assume. Chipped in. Antied. Poker jokes. People who plunder. Probably just pirates. No. Pirates will not work. Sergeant, for example. A non-commissioned officer. Night school subject. Probably ESL. Looters, not pirates. There you go. Very good, very good. Costume ball. I actually missed entirely that the title of the puzzle is Costume Ball. So I'll go ahead and unmote you all. Welcome back to the world of speaking. A fun little puzzle. Clap, clap. Thank you for the clap, Fluby. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. I found these like very clever initially. Like the farther down we went on the along and crosses, the less entertaining I found them. But Unicorn Founder was delightful. Witch Doctor was okay. Ghost Rider and Angel Investor felt a tiny bit on the nose. We got both of them with very few letters, so that's fine though. Always good. Always good. We'll have another crossword in an hour or so. Wonderful. All right. Did I enjoy the theme of the Monday New York Times crossword this week? So we did that last night after Noms got home from her big meeting. It was 11 p.m. What on earth was the theme this week of the New York Times crossword? If you remind me what the theme was, I will tell you what I thought about it, but I have no idea. All right. I think we're just here to survive the night. We have a bunch of carrots to cook. We'll definitely do that. Good. And so far, the carrots have not gone bad in my bag. So they can cook them all up and they'll stay good for a while. Also, now that I have... now that I have a box back home, may I start filling it with food? And I bet that cooked vegetables last for a very, very long time. Are they shelf stable? I don't know. Unicorn's real business term. Unicorn Founders also. Yeah, Unicorn is one of those like businesses that you put a little investment in and they become absolutely gigantic. Things like, I don't know, the TikTok or the Facebook. Unicorns. Got it. Oh yeah, Cloud, so it's popping things. That's right. Yesterday's New York Times was things that pop. And so one of them was pimples, which, but I don't quite remember what the other ones were. But yeah, I mean, any theme in a puzzle that I don't see coming, I found absolutely delightful. Right, corn kernels, champagne bottles, wheelies. This is my favorite part of solving the New York Times crossword last night. So there was a clue that said a common bicycle trick, or one's first bicycle trip. And Noms and I both went, this thing, and we could not remember what it was called. It's called a wheelie, but we repeatedly went, this thing. So much of the crossword is proving to one another that we know what's going on, as opposed to actually solving it. As night begins, I have no logs in my pocket. Not ideal, but we do have a bunch of pine cones we can burn if need be. And we got some drumsticks to cook up. Hopefully they will last for a while. Okay. And then I want to make that alchemy machine. Can we see here what it takes? This is very nice, that you can see what's required even if you don't have a machine nearby. So more logs. We have the stones. We'll get that going when we get back. Got some more flowers. The moon appears to be half filled still. I'm trying to remember what my very favorite crossword theme of all time is, and I just can't recall. There have been so many of them throughout the years. Anyone where you can put in different answers in one line and the puzzle still works makes me very happy. Often like presidential elections or that kind of thing. But so on the way back now, we need to get wood, and I think that's all. Is there part of the map we've not been through? Yep, this section right here. Surely we get more carrots. Inventory is full as always. Let's grab more flowers though, so we can remake our lovely garland. Oh, on the garland, does anybody know for sure if you make your garland with rotten flowers, does the garland begin at lower durability? Or can you transmute rotten old flowers into good flowers by waiting until they're nearly destroyed and then making a garland out of them? If y'all don't know, I'll definitely do some science. They're fresh. That's cool. That's a cool way of using old flowers then. We have not found a pig person. That's a tiny bit surprising to me by now. Maybe we got very lucky in finding one yesterday. Maybe there's one over here. Let's pop down this way and see what we find. Cut down a tree real quick. Oh, I have my whole backpack still. This happened yesterday also, where I had this moment of, oh no, I have no space. I got used to having the backpack, or didn't get used to having the backpack. But with that, we actually have quite a bit of space. I didn't cook my berries. Okay. Straight this way. I think we saw there was a pond over here as well. No carrots, no pigmen. What's even the point? And I say the word pigmen, I'm reminded of the word, is it Pikmin? I think this is some like cartoon thing, or maybe a video game that I've never played. Is that a thing that Nintendo did like a collab on some years back? Like Mario and Pikmin? It's not Pokemon, I promise. Whatever it was, I'd never heard it before. And the idea of like Nintendo using their top property, Mario, with something I hadn't heard of before was very surprising. It is Pikmin. So is it Pikmin? Pikmin? I have no idea. Are these popular in Japan? Oh, Rabbids. Thank you. Rabbids are what I was thinking of. Rabbids is Mario and Rabbids. I'd never heard of Rabbids. And then suddenly there's a Nintendo game. That was really quite surprising. Pikmin, though, is Nintendo RTS series. Okay, I'm running two game series together. So were Rabbids crazily popular, or did the founder of the Rabbid thing, like, bribe Nintendo possibly? How'd they get it there? How'd they do it? We don't have a beekeeper outfit yet, so we should probably stay away from that. Got more seeds, good. We definitely have enough food for tonight. Also, yesterday I should mention that I had a run get to 13 days. That's my longest thus far. I hope for today we get to 15. Yeah, fair enough. It wasn't Mario and Pikmin, it was Mario and Rabbids. And I don't know what Rabbids are, and I don't know what Pikmins, I'm not sure which plural is. And so they just ran together as two things I'd never heard of before. Rabbids are a Rayman villain. I know that Rayman's a video game. I've never played it though. It's like, is it Gek also? This is another one of those games that a lot of people know of that I've just missed entirely. Rayman. No. We have 13 logs. That's enough for 2 more boards. I think I have 1 board over in the box. Hopefully that's enough to make our alchemy machine. Thermal measurer. We have 3. So here we have a 4th. And I also need to get something else, stones. And I have stones in the box. Hey, Brass. Thank you much indeed for the generous follow. Hope you're having a good day. Wait. Alright, these are flints. Don't need flints, need stones. Leave our board behind. I think it was just 2 rocks and we're good to go. Also make a rope. And ropes are used for making spears. Need all the things in my pocket at once. I thought you could use the box, but it seems like no. Or maybe I have to be closer together. I'm not sure which one. I don't know what nitrite's for yet. Something gunpowder, maybe? Boards, stone. Or is it 2 stones I need instead of 1? Yeah, 1 more stone needed. Okay. Alchemy engine. Hopefully they don't mind sitting too close by. Did you hear that? Okay, so last time my character said he heard things, we started hearing some growling, and then some kind of monsters attacked, like monstrous hounds possibly. So with that in mind, I sure would like to make a spear. Rope is refining. Have you befriended Pickles yet? I have not seen Pickles yet, unfortunately. Does anyone know, is Pickles the default name for the Pigman every time? Or will we get different names for different Pigmen? Like, will there be Oinker McGee? All I want to meet is someone named Oinker McGee. With that spear, we should be able to defend ourselves now. Agonarch, how you doing? Garland is rotting, rather. I wonder if we're in the Rotting Garland. Rotting Garland? The Rotting Garland leads to more and more stress. Or if it still is attractive all the way through. There will be different names, but you can meet multiple Pickles. I think we are hulking out when we eat the meat. I hear the hounds also. So I think we will be attacked tonight. There's spear at the ready. And we'll get our fire nice and bright. By throwing in a bunch of pine cones, apparently. Okay. Spear at the ready. Hello. So I thought yesterday I managed to knock them back. Or stun them maybe? Maybe not, though. I'm getting too greedy. I should attack once and run away. Oh, dear. Alright. I can heal myself with eating flowers if need be. One down. And learning to fight in this game, it takes some work for sure. I'm struggling with, This is no good. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. The flower's actually healing me. 18 health, 20 health. Barely. It bites. I'm struggling with like, actually making myself attack. Good. Alright, we've learned an important lesson. The important lesson is just attack once. Don't be greedy. So I think it's the case that if you're carrying a tool other than the spear, if you use the left click button, you can attack. Maybe. 'Cause I think I pushed the F key with an axe before, and it didn't work out terribly well. But this time, I'm not sure I was even hitting the enemy, honestly. And so I think I was trying to wait until I like heard the enemy go oof or not get knocked back a little bit before I disengaged. And so I don't know. My combat skills need some work for sure. But made it 7 days. That's definitely better than our first time. But not quite as good as last time. We'll give it another shot though and see. That said, I forgot to mention in the open, I need to mention now. So because Noms had a great meeting yesterday, I agreed to meet her for lunch today to celebrate. So I'll be leaving in about an hour today, where I usually stream for an hour beyond that. So FYI, in 1 hour's time, I need to go away. Hello, Paul. Gone for 3 seconds. What happened? I definitely made a mistake and got greedy on fighting, kind of, but also just kind of struggled with where to stand and fight. But that's okay. Let's give it another shot. This time we'll definitely get it right. And I hope you all don't mind me losing over and over again. I think when I first started streaming, if I'd lose a playthrough, I'd say to myself, oh no, now everyone's so disappointed and they'll never want to watch again. But I expect it's the case that anyone who knows this game knows it's a tough one. That's how it goes. Librarian characters open for me. Yeah, I've been staying with Wilson until I learn the game better. Like, I can definitely see the appeal of trying different characters. But I just want to get good at one of them before I start making the game more complicated. So, some of you root against the streamer. What's wrong with you? No, actually, I know that quite a number of viewers, not of our channel, but on Twitch in general, enjoy that a little bit of that old Schadenfreude, right? Everyone knows a comeback story. I'm a contender, gonna keep at it. No, like I said, I used to be just so embarrassed. And part of it is, and it's like a more personal thing, I don't like looking stupid. And so I would often, like in class, not say anything else that aptly sure was correct. And so when I first started streaming, if I would lose, I would just get so frustrated at looking stupid publicly. Now I'm largely over that, in this context at least, but we'll call that growth. Enjoy seeing me explore and learn? Thank you. Yeah, like I said, this is not a problem for me anymore. It was like 6 years ago. I was absolutely convinced that people only wanted to watch winners. And part of that is because, man, when you're reading the guides about like how to become a streamer, some of them say like if you don't have top skills in a game, you shouldn't even bother streaming. People only want to watch people do things they can't do themselves, which is just not true. So many viewers are happy to see the discovery, see people learning and improving, just have someone to hang out with in a nice place, and I'm glad I'm going to be that for sure. For sure. Hello, Nuxie, how's it going? Hope I'm saying your name right, but welcome to the channel. For you, it's the opposite. You also enjoy watching streamers fail and suffer. Yeah, good. Good. Thanks for being that, Rav. Good seeing you, my friend. Hey, Wendy, how you doing? Being a streamer gives you a handicap. You need to both survive and be entertaining and read chat. Yeah, reading chat is something that it takes time to get good at. Like being able to glance over and glance back without losing track of what you're doing. Agnark, you're someone who only likes to watch people who handle loss well. Yeah, the first time I played, hey, it's a graveyard. We haven't been into this yet. I probably will explore it this time. Yeah, the first game I played where I lost a lot was, what's it called? Dark Souls. And a lot of people who were watching me back then said, Rizori's usually a really cool, laid-back guy, but when he plays Dark Souls, he's gonna be, yelling and throwing his controller. And the truth of it is, when I lost, I just laughed more often than not, because it was silly mistakes always. It was little silly mistakes that weren't the end of the world, no big deal. But yeah, I know there are some people who absolutely rage with fury at making even minor mistakes on stream, and that is the fastest I've ever found the goal. The gold, and the goal also. That's amazing! I feel so lucky this time. We just need 2 flint. I have found 2 flint. Early science this time. Now, I actually don't know if this is a fast find, or if people who know what they're doing in this game will be able to find things very quickly always. This is the blessed playthrough. Blessed playthrough for sure. This is the one that goes all the way. Gonna beat the game. Is there actually a game-winning condition in this game? Or is it just survive and have a good time? That's the real question, that's not musing. Please don't tell me what the ending is, if there's an ending. But just, is there an ending of some sort? I can't make a fire without grass. Uh-oh. Okay, can I make a torch without grass? Oh, I can. I have grass. Glorious. There is a win condition, but you've never seen it. Got it. Should the ending be starving? No, the game's called Don't Starve. It'd be like if Oxygen Not Included were to end because you've, the final mission is to pump all the oxygen out of the base. It'd feel terrible. Finishing the game is really hard. Don't doubt it at all, but I'm having fun learning and progressing. What did we learn from our last game? I mean, we learned I've got to get better at combat, which will continue to be a central issue in the game for a while, probably. So I'm guessing that the dogs are some of the easier enemies, as they most likely just attack, bump out, attack, bump out. Hey, Aabot, how you doing? Any honey yet? I've seen beehives, but I've stayed away from them so far. Kind of sort of wonder if I need to. Also, look at this. So many rocks. Wow. Definitely, I'm finding glee in things that probably are no big deal, but I had so much trouble finding gold that first time that it still was like a huge accomplishment anytime we do. You've seen some vids about playing Oxygen Included without any oxygen? I can't imagine why one would enjoy that, but I know that various players like making the game a little hard for themselves, and that's definitely one way to do so. Is it possible to play Don't Starve with no food? If so, sign me up at once. Hey, thank you, Yuxi. I'm glad you enjoy my suit. I like it too. I just realized I had no idea what I was wearing today, but yeah, this is a bright, shiny red tie. Oh, speaking of which, I've been thinking about buying a new tie pretty soon. It's been a month or so since the last one we got, the beautiful purple tie. My tie looks bright and possibly pinkish. Is it pinkish? I have one tie that's actually pink to me. It's possible the white balances off on my screens. It doesn't look quite right too, y'all. And a comedically oversized bow tie. It's been a while since I had one of those. I do have a smaller bow tie, which I've worn on stream once now. Okay, we have some things to cook tonight. We'll do that. At the end of day one, we've not starved. Hooray. Let's check it on the map, possibly. New tie adoption. Am I ready for that kind of commitment? I've been getting a new tie once every month or so far. It's been pretty good. Spooky spiders down here. So yesterday we successfully fought a group of spiders with our pig friend, and then we fed the spider meat to him, and that was a mistake. But I wonder if monster meat can be used for something other than feeding to the pig man. Maybe we can eat it safely once it's cooked. Though, with having seen what it does to the pig man, I do worry it would do the same to us. We can make ourselves a lovely hat. Do that. You want to see a shiny pink bow tie? Probably not my jam, but we'll see. Fairness, you meant to ask yesterday, I jumped in the wormhole, you never saw what happened. Can I do it again? I don't know if you're trolling, so... Slivers gave some bits and said, jump in the wormhole! And I pretended that I jumped in the wormhole by changing my my screen repeatedly to like the AFK page and to the starting soon and the goodbye page. But no, I did not actually go into the wormhole yet in the game because I worry it might be disastrous in there. But you can see that's what's this game about. Yeah, it's called Don't Starve. It is about building a base and trying to maintain your sanity and make some food and, you know, not starving, as one does. Okay. So, I'm kind of wondering, is this a grassland? No, because this is the edge of the map. That's a sea area. Down here's a grassland. And so... Oh, no, this is not... Is this a grassland? I don't think it's a grassland. I think it has some grass on it. I'm going to follow the yellow brick road to the north and see what we find. And hopefully we can find another confluence of multiple biomes. This time including a rock one, maybe. They don't quite know what rocks are used for. Don't quite know. Stop and get some berries. Oh, was it the last map where I said I would go into the graveyard? Or is it this map? Oh, I think that was the last map and I didn't do it. That's too bad. One of these days we'll do more. Can you play this game multiplayer? You can, Yuxi. Yep, there's a game called Don't Starve Together. You can set up servers with your best friends. What a sad and barren place this is. Wait, what are you? A tall bird nest. Run faster. Stay on the road. Are you a tall bird? Okay, very glad it does not use a giant eye to laser beam us. But what is that monstrosity? Oh wow. Okay, so for a moment there, I thought that would be like some cute little bird, and we could put some berries down and catch it. But that creature looks a little terrifying. Hey, Paraman, thanks for the follow. How you doing? Let's follow the road in the other direction. I do wonder how the tall bird would respond to, you know, being stabbed in the eye with a spear. But for right now, running away is definitely the solution du jour. Hey, Paraman, thank you for the follow and the subscription. Boom, boom. I really appreciate that a lot, and glad you're enjoying the first few minutes here in the stream, perhaps. Clay is great at monster design. Yeah, Clay is just like a very, very clever games company. I don't know what they've made other than Oni and Don't Starve. Are there other Clay games that are worth checking out? There's a lot of gold up this way. Absolutely. Absolutely. So this is the first time I've ever seen this kind of biome where there's a tremendous number of both rocks and also gold pieces. But we're going to follow the lovely road and hope we can find our way to a... Hello, bees. Find our way to a grassland, which seems really, really strong for finding meat and such. The game's Griftlands, Invisible Inc. See, that name right there is why Clay is great. Invisible Incorporated, Invisible Inc. That's very funny. I love that. Mark of the Ninja also. I don't know any of these games. Not even a little bit. Oh, cool. And it was this map that has the graveyard on it. It's not dark and spooky yet, so we're just going to run through here. First time seeing a headstone. On to the next adventure. Oh, I love that. And we could dig up a grave. Probably not. I hope I turned the oven off. Hey, Paraman, thank you. I think you're a good person also. Yeah, that's very sweet of you to say. And yeah, any subscription helps a ton. As I often say, the subscriptions help me pay for my cat's food. So thank you for helping me do that. A plugged sinkhole. I wonder if I can move that rock. This is probably a very, very dumb idea, but let's see what happens. I bet there's all sorts of things to discover down there. So spelunk the sinkhole. If I had a way of producing light, like that miner's helmet, I would definitely check it out. But without that, probably shouldn't. Now we could make a torch probably. We can always leave. See, that's my fear, is we'll drop in and not be able to find a way back out. I saw there's a rope. Maybe the rope's only down, not up. Okay, I think we've not found a grassland yet. We may have to just set up without a grassland at all. And hope we can find a bunch more things to eat throughout these areas. All right, this is the grasslandiest. That's a word. Though it has no rabbits. I wonder if this and the Tallbird area line up together. I also do kind of wonder with the sinkhole being plugged in. Was it plugged in from the inside out or the outside in? And what kind of evil horrors are down there? Only 2 days in, no big loss. I want to give every playthrough my level best attempt, believing that this one will be the one where we survive forever and always. Lots of rocks. I need to have 12 rocks to make a proper campfire, and as of right now, we do have that. So whenever we decide to build somewhere, we'll be just fine. Also, I've yet to make a torch. Feels like a pretty basic thing I should have made already. Also, we've seen many fewer berries this time than previously. Just the one there, honestly. Probably some more out this way as well. I have enough logs and grass to start a fire, but probably not sustain a fire overnight. And if I go south from here, straight to Tallbird. Okay, I thought so. I thought so. I think without a road, it catches up. It appears to stop and smash. And so when it smashes, I can get away. That's... What's that black thing? Is it sleeping or is that an egg maybe? Okay, I should not attempt to... Okay, it's just sleeping. Good to know. I was going to say I should not attempt to steal its babies yet, but I'll leave you alone. So that enemy's pattern seems a little easier for me to follow than even those dogs do. I think as long as we're fighting one at a time, I could probably fight it safely. Run a little bit till it smashes, because it does flash red before it smashes. And then run in and poke it just one time, and then get back out. Poke and run all the way, absolutely right. Okay. So, night's here. Let's get our fire started. one berry to cook. Not the best. And then what else do I want to do tonight? I mean, ideally I want to make a backpack. Do I have what I need for that? And one of these days I'll remember exactly what I need for making all the different things, but not quite yet. Is it survival? Okay, I have to science machine. I can never quite remember what we need for our various upgrades, but science machine is necessary. And so maybe it's worth setting up a base that may not be our permanent base, just for sake of doing some science. Is this a grassland? Or just a continuation of whatever this thing is? There is some grass, so possibly grassland, but I do see that it's probably just rocky stuff. When you invent things, you get some sanity back. Oh, really? That's cool. You understand that you're still the master of the world around you. Makes sense, makes sense. Figure out hiding patterns is the key to fighting the game. Okay, cool, Rucappy, thank you. Definitely makes sense that you just need to figure out when they attack, when you can attack safely. I think my trouble right now is I'm not sure when I've actually attacked. I mean, I can see when I've attacked, like when we swung our spear, but I can't quite figure out when to attack to actually do damage. Someone earlier said, like, this is why hitboxes are difficult. Totally agree. We'll have to figure that out sooner or later. Halfway through the night. So night 2, at least in this game, if not in every game, is still a totally full or totally empty new moon. Throw one more on for tonight. Okay, so today I'd like to, I guess, just run straight through here. And I'm kind of bummed the road didn't lead to grassland. I guess we could go look here and down this way and still be somewhat close to the road. I'll do that instead. I'm also so glad that when we walk through our campfire, we don't catch a flame. Oh, it's actually not possible to walk straight through it. So Wilson has more sense than to do that. All right, today, heading south. Getting all the things we need for a science machine, hopefully. And setting up straight away. And we died at night 6 this past time. We've survived till dogs attack us at night twice now. I wonder if they always attack on the same night. We'll have to keep an eye out for when exactly they attack this time and see. Hey, Windy for Sun, thanks for hanging out with us. And thank you for the subscription. I'm glad you're enjoying our streams, such as they are. I really appreciate it a lot. Heggy's just maybe making a torch to have it, just in case we get stuck out fire. Okay, so behold grassland. Behold grassland. I assumed, perhaps incorrectly, that when you made the torch, it automatically lit up and burned out all the way. Is that not the case? Can I put it inside my pocket and then turn it on anytime I want to? What's my name? My name's Resorty. Mr. Resorty. They call me Mr. Resorty. Yeah. The torch will burn out, though it can be in your pocket. Okay. I think if I just maintained the items for making a torch, I'd probably be fine. Grassland, though, awesome. We chose correctly. So here we are between multiple biomes, and there's another road also. I was worried there's only one road on the whole map, but there's lots of them. And look at all the bunnies. All right, my friends, we have chosen. This will be our home. I know the frogs are sort of hostile. I'm not sure if they're only when you get close by or only when you attack them. But we're like an inventory tip. Sure. Yeah, what's my inventory tip? Tell me stories. If it's make a backpack, totally agreed. If it's don't pick up everything you see, also totally agreed. What's the inventory tip this time, though? Okay, so time to think about science. Our gentleman scientist is here. If you make a campfire and don't place it, it'll stay made in the left-hand menu. Left-hand menu. Oh, over here? Really? So I can carry a campfire around with me. That's great. Thank you for telling me that. I had no idea. I have no idea why I kept that fire going, but what's done is done. So, I'd like to do what? Make a backpack. So I think that's a worn thing. Straw hat. That'd be good for when it rains, I guess. Cool. Won't worry yet. Is this a survival thing? Someday I'll remember. It is a survival thing. 3 more grass. Here's the grassland. You want to fight, frog? You want to fight? If the frog is... Attacking's hard. My petals are dropping also. How on earth did it hit me? Wait, how's it hitting me? Okay, the frog is the strongest creature in all the world. So what I was meaning to do there was to sidestep the tongue, but the tongue seems to strike absolutely everywhere simultaneously. The frog is eating the entire map all at once. Okay, that was a little bit unexpectedly spooky. Lesson learned. I wonder if the petals were coming out of my inventory, or if they were coming out of the frog, or if they're coming off my garland, maybe. No clue, no clue. That was amazing. Alright. Behold a backpack. Cool. Now we have 3 logs, not a lot. If you save now, you can reload. I don't play games that way, unfortunately. Someone who takes my lumps and dies and starts fresh each time. Actually, I don't even know if it's possible to make a safety save in this game, or if it's always Iron Man. Yeah, luckily we're here by the frogs. Someday we will know how to interact with the frogs safely. Today is not that day. Alright, so the next thing I want to do is what? We don't have that much food right now, so tomorrow's going to be a day of food. To safety save, you have to accidentally crash before you completely die. You have to quickly pull my Ethernet cable out. Sorry, friends, my internet's kind of not working too well. Oh man, might have to go. Might be time for a storm. Oh gosh, disconnected. I know these tricks well, but nah, I'm okay taking my lumps on this one. I can imagine, though, if it is the case, like some of you have said, that it's very, very difficult to get to the end game and then to survive, I can imagine it being very, very frustrating to go, 20 hours in the game, meet a new enemy, and just die. That could definitely be a bit brutal, but like I said, we'll take our lumps. Need a little bit more grass. Already picked all the grass. Remember not liking Forced Iron Man? Yeah, the first time we died in this playthrough, I thought, oh man, did I turn Iron Man on? But I think it is the case that you're just stuck playing Iron Man, which, like I said, I don't particularly mind. But I can see why some players would find it very, very frustrating. Hey, Molpug, does Don't Starve Together allow respawning? Oh, it might. I'm playing on basic Don't Starve right now, because when I loaded up Don't Starve Together, I couldn't find a button to play it offline. Now, maybe there was a button, I just didn't see it. But it seemed like if I were replaying it, I need to make a server. So, I wonder. Hey, Thea. Like with Project Zomboid, you get bored playing start of the game and making it much easier instead. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I never looked down on however anyone wants to play a game. If you enjoy it, play it that way, that's very cool. Don't Starve also allows respawning. Oh, okay. Is there a setting on that? Wigfrid's umlauts. Wait, what is that? What is that? Do some people find umlauts very upsetting to look at and so you can turn them off? No umlauts allowed. It's a world object. Oh, okay. It's not a setting. It's something you find or make instead. That's cool. That's cool. I'm sure we'll find it eventually. I'm going to leave the umlauts enabled, of course. Let's go ahead and begin planting a forest. This area definitely has somewhat fewer trees than the last place we set up in. Oops. I guess I could look through our science building and see if we can make the item that helps with respawning. The beard is also involved in respawning. Do I take like a little hair out of my beard and put it inside of a genetic analyzer, maybe? Maybe the true essence of Wilson is not his mind, it's his beard. Think spookier? Eventually the beard grows large enough that Wilson looks like Cousin It. And so he actually cannot be defeated because the enemy stabs their sword in and hits only hair over and over again. Maybe that's what it is. Alright. We can now make the shovel. Sure. No idea what the shovel's for, but there we go. Okay. So today is food, like I said. So I'm going to go check out this area and hope we can find some tasty berries and so on. Good old so on. I'd like to make a box also. For right now, I'll throw my rocks down because I don't see us using those at all. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Red mushrooms can be eaten, but they scare me. There are berries up north. Already got those, apparently. Or maybe the turkey about. Be very happy to eat a turkey. Oh, well, I can zoom out a little bit. So I knew we could zoom in some to get a closer look at our fashionable and fantastic fellow. But you also can zoom out a tiny bit more. Wait, what was that? As I walked across this place, there was a fog of war, or maybe some kind of... I don't know what. Maybe I shouldn't be here then. Oh, that happened to zoom out too far. Oh, okay, I see, thank you. I'm seeing the clouds. It's where they found, like, the ghost lands. Here, you are haunted. Okay, this part seems to only have trees. Oh, there's some saplings again. Haven't seen any carrots or berries even. Huh. Maybe it needs to be Operation Rabbit Hunting, though I think we may actually starve this time. It's possible we have not followed the rules of the game. I think we lose sanity by eating the red mushroom. I should definitely cook it. We have only 17 food remaining. Okay, spiders and such. Do petals give hunger? I thought they only gave... Yeah, they only give health. Tiny bit of health, unfortunately. This was not the plan. This is definitely not the plan. Have I gotten carrots in this playthrough? Maybe this is a carrot-free map. Hey, it's an actual road. I wonder if I walk even faster on this kind of road. Hey, it's Pigman! Hi, Pigman! Hi, buddy! I can eat seeds. Seeds do give a tiny little bit of eating. There's also a berry bush. Thank you for noticing that. So we found a Pigman. I wonder if his home's up that way also. Very soon we'll make some meat for him and help him to come hang out with us. I give him the mushrooms. I know you can do that safely. My only issue is I prefer not to starve. So I guess we can make a quick campfire. Just cook us stuff up. I very much wanted to wait until nighttime on this, but not starving is preeminent in mind right now. Oops. Okay, I just did that thing. So I now started a campfire but didn't place it. Okay, so I'm gonna cook the mushroom. Eat that. Okay, cooked mushrooms only give health. Unfortunate. We do have one berry, though. Here comes some food. 13 points of food. Glorious. All right, someone find me a turkey. Bring me the finest of turkeys. Have you ever heard of Demogry? No, I don't know what that is. Is that a game? Demogry? Demogry? Okay, maybe thick forests have too much tree, and it's not enough space for anything else to grow. Maybe they choke out all the smaller vines and such. Smaller plants and such, rather. Hello, Pigman! Oh! Mobile pig people! It's a pig person village! Oh, it really is! I was joking. What are these? These berry bushes look different. Okay, am I going to be enraging the pig people by stealing their berries? Have I consigned an entire pig person village to starvation? A merm head also. No, we're not eating the pig people. They'll be our dearest friends. That's the goal. Tonight we'll stay here and cook absolutely all of their berries. Okay, we have 3 logs. It's enough to start a fire. We're now starving. Okay, we're now not starving. Going in the right direction. We lost a decent amount of health there, just from not eating. Okay, let's look at the map again. So maybe it's the case there are thicker and thinner forests. In the thicker ones, really all you get are trees. We got some saplings also. Up this way, we found 1 berry, so maybe there are more berries along here also. Look at all the pigs. I kind of assumed the pigs live by themselves, but they appear to have a whole set of friends. Okay, I should probably cook some food for the pig people and get the 4 manure we need for welcoming ourselves to agriculture. Swine has a nice place to live. As long as the pigs stay with me, I'm okay living here. I very much want to go back to home, though, and set up a whole bunch of rabbit traps. Yeah, rabbit traps in agriculture feel like steady sources of food. Pig people are only a source of food if I just go eat the pig people. Or steal all their berries. And both of these feel kind of unsporting. So we'll see. Maybe the roads connect up. Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. We can go straight through here and see what happens. Okay. New axe, please. Hey, Bill. I'm doing really well today. Hope you're doing well, too. Welcome on in. I kind of want to learn the different stages of the campfire. This is a bit low. I wonder if a bit low is still above it's about to go out. We have enough things to start a new fire if it goes out. Okay, that's even lower. He still says a bit low. Okay, put some on the fire before it goes out. So now we know, hopefully or possibly, what the lowest stage looks like. And then this one, nice and comfy. If I keep adding fuel, it gets brighter again. He then says, out of hand. Okay, so don't go too big. I wonder if at this stage it is more likely to light things on fire around itself. Huh. Hey, Mercury. Will the pigmen become angry if I dig up all their berry bushes? I hope not. Maybe I'll make friends with them first and then borrow a berry bush or two. Safely grab wood again. I think this one's close by. Unless some logs on the ground also. Alright, food continues to be a trouble, unless I'm okay with just having... Oh no. Have I cut down too many trees? What are you? I thought that was a moving shadow for a moment, but... Oh gosh. Oh gosh. It has a face. I'm so sorry, Giant Man. Okay, it does not appear to be just a night creature. Maybe one of the trees was him. Use the torch? Light it on fire? Okay. For torch, I need sapling. Oh no! Oh no! The tree man is on fire! You go smash! The pigs help! Okay, so... Oh no! Oh no! The entire forest is on fire! Oh no! Oh no! Will the pig people village burn down? Oh, pig people, no! Okay, it put itself out actually. It's clearly pig people. I got a little greedy there. I do not know how much health I just lost. I think the answer is quite a bit. It's killing my pig friends. Pig friend, you tank. Yeah, I don't know if I'm doing damage against it. I didn't see it turn back towards me. Ah, shoot. Okay. Good luck, Pigman. So it's killing the Pigman with just one hit. I do wonder how close it is to being defeated, but I've taken so much damage. And I have, 3 HP remaining. What's that? Pig skin. Haven't seen that previously. Okay, so how do I heal up? 3. Hopefully just time passing heals up. Oh, I'd be delighted to pick up pig meat. I will get pig meat. I just don't want to get hit again by big boy. Yeah, just a matter of trying to kite it away first. So I wonder if he'll live there permanently now. Does pig meat heal us? I'm sorry, Pigman. It heals us 3 points only. I need to find a doctor. The health does not auto-heal? Oh, gosh. Should we just kill ourselves now? Did I heal earlier with cooked mushrooms? Oh, yeah, we did. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me on that. It lowers sanity a little bit, but up to 11 points. Oh, boy. So I think the red mushrooms heal 1 point when cooked. Down south, a very silly place. I really wonder if if one of them is living, has got lucky, or if you can get in trouble for cutting down too many trees, or what exactly. There's no benefit to eating red mushrooms. It gives me health back, though. If you build a tent, you can sleep to get HP back. Okay. I'll check out the science machine and see how to make a tent. But this place is safe. You get health back for 10 sanity. My sanity's going up, though. I don't quite know the relationship between sanity and health. That sanity automatically goes up and health doesn't. May think that I'm okay sacrificing some sanity at least for the sake of being able to not be made out of biscuits. Let's learn about tents. Is that a structure, maybe? Chest, sign. A sign. I can write, "Hello, frog." Oh, boy. Why did I set up next to Frog Town? I've made mistakes. Oh, boy. Oh, goodness. All right. Wooden fences, hay walls, wood walls, stone walls, pig house. rabbit hutch, bird cage, cobblestones, wooden flooring. Maybe it's a survival thing instead. Piggyback, bird trap, healing salve, honey poultice. My friends, we have an ad coming in 20 seconds, so we're gonna go ahead and take a little break real quick. We're gonna play ourselves a little bit of crossword while the ads are running, and then we'll come back to can I hide from the frog? 1 or 2 ponds is a great food source. You can trap the frogs. Okay. That's good to know. Anyway, putting y'all into emote-only mode for the next little bit. Pulling up a new crossword, so we finished our first one today. Get that up and going. Yesterday, I had to change the size of the crossword for y'all to be able to see it. So we'll see if it captured correctly today, or if it's overly large. Also, this will be the last ad break of the stream, because I got to go in 30 minutes time. You like my ad there? Considering an RMIS in 2023, I have no idea what an RMIS is. But no, I was not planning on considering one. Now that you mention it, though. RMIS. There we go. Desert plants on Arizona's state quarter. Desert plant, probably cacti, though I'm not sure on that. Succession Cable Network. I think that's HBO. I'm not sure on that either. Mr. Potato Head Limbs. Is this just arms? Is this the strangest way ever to clue arms? Possibly. Feature of many a clock app. Probably an alarm. Sunday Night Baseball nickname. I don't know. Lie to a chemist. I don't know chemistry, unfortunately. Palm crease read by fortune tellers. Something line. Lifeline? I don't know. All right, to the downs then. Relaxes calmed. Et blank and others. Et Aaliyah, I believe. Drip from a menorah. Drip from a menorah. That's be candle wax. Final album in the Green Day trilogy that includes Uno and Dos. Presumably it's Trey. We'll see. As I see it, shorthand is IMO. Winnie the Pooh greeting. Does he say hello? I don't know what Winnie the Pooh says. He says honey, possibly. Legal write-up's a brief. Gasp of pain. Ow. I don't know how the ow is spelled, though. Could be like that. Could be like that. Not sure. Sunday Night Baseball theme. Sunday Night Baseball nickname. Dr. Woo. Yeah, no idea. Appropriate rhyme for appoint. Anoint, I assume. Department that tests new products. That's going to be research. R&D, which says Rand D. Back tooth. That's a molar. In a timid way. NaOH. Probably shy. Lee. So NaOH might be lie. Not sure. No lie. Okay. Palm crease read by fortune tellers. Is it the line of something? Let's see. Grow dim. Fade. So yeah, it is line of something. Multi-beer. Presumably is an ale. I'm not sure on that. Is it line of life? Possibly. Sunday Night Baseball nickname. I have no idea. I'm not sure if I've ever watched Sunday Night Baseball. So it's either an E or an R here. Aaron, Eric, Aria. All right, here we got blank party, bridal party, and utter fiasco. Shambles. Not sure. All right, wash unit, a load of laundry. So it's going to be blank of blank. And each time so far, it's L of L. Line of life, load of laundry. Cool. What's the O blank here? Gasp of pain. Oh, it'd be oof instead of ow. Utter fiasco. Debacle. Ah, it's A-Rod. So Aaron oh gosh, what's his name? Alex Rodriguez. There we go. Alex Rodriguez is A-Rod. All right. Regret is to rue. Universal donor type briefly. It's O negative, I think. First Amendment advocacy group is the ACLU. Backyard border. The fence. Bank add-ons. So it could be a bank of a river. It could be a bank shop, possibly. Not sure. Gem. Jewel. Half of Bennifer, familiarly. Oh boy. Jennifer Aniston and Ben somebody, I guess. Old Mac platform. I have no idea. Bank add-on. I don't know. Esports giant from Riot Games. Is that, League of Legends. I'm sorry. Bennifer is Jennifer Lopez. I think it was like Jennifer Aniston. Is that her name? I don't know. Anyway, J-Lo. She's just Jenny from the block. Look at his friends. Something we all know as we're gamers. League of Legends is from Riot Games. I see. So the bank add-on is a fee you pay for having a bank account. Love it. Gangsta rap rapper is Ice-T. I know him only as an actor. Actress Ledbetter, for whom the 2009 Fair Pay Act is named. I think it's Lily Ledbetter, though I'm not sure on that one. Ring Up is Call. Persian Gulf Federation with 7 member states is the UAE. At this point, I know the ads are over, but I might stay with this one for a little bit. Sorry. Reef Makeup is Coral. Away from the bow on a boat. That's aft. Labor leader, a union boss, I suspect. Yemen coastal city is Aden. There's a Gulf also. A snaky letter is letter S. Big name and bike and snow helmets. I have no idea. Wall climbing vines or ivies. Really, really bad. Surely evil, like the fruits of the devil. Hunter who shines at night. This is Orion in the stars. Okay. What is the ERTI here? Superficially cultured. Arty. Lengthy rebukes. I would say diatribes, but lengthy rebukes. Rants, not sure. Spanish other is Otra. Okay. Illinois nickname. It's the land of Lincoln. Nice. Latin for as originally positioned. Possibly in situ, though I'm not sure on that one. Earful is a lengthy rebuke. In situ is correct. Justin Timberlake's former band. Apparently he's from NSYNC. I'm very glad I had the first 2 letters. I would never know that otherwise. Like, is he one of those Backstreet fellows? Maybe. Feudal Lord is one's liege. South American mountain range of the Andes. Laudatory poets. Odists. Very strange word, that. Nuevo menos uno. Sorry, nueve minus uno is ocho. Many a 101 course are intro courses. Really, really bad. Not okay, possibly. Slangy turndown is nah. Really, really bad. It could be nader, possibly. We'll see. 1960s pop singer Sand. I have no idea. Many a character in young adult fiction. I'm guessing a teen, though I'm not sure on that. A wager is a bet. Letter ender similar to XOXO. Lots of love. He's definitely not here yet, or right now, but I feel so bad. One of my professors in grad school thought that anytime online someone wrote LOL, they were saying lots of love. And so he had a student who responded something in an email with LOL, and he's like, "Why is my student saying lots of love to me?" Poor guy. Type. I don't know that one. Blank la la. Probably ooh la la. Type. Blank the Riveter is Rosie the River. And then Spanish today is oh boy. Aura is our. I don't remember. Last name of the Full House twins. They're the Olsons. Spelled with an E, I'm guessing. Can we get this? Really, really bad is nasty. So Lort is wrong. Earful should be earfuls instead. And then here we got Spanish today is oi. Ta-da! Ah, very good. Thank you for hanging out with me as I finished that one. Would have felt bad leaving it behind. All right, goodbye to you, crossword. We got about 15 minutes left on today's stream before I gotta take off and have lunch with my wife today. I got a little celebratory meal to celebrate her very, very good meeting with the boss yesterday. So we will play a tiny bit more and then say our adieus. Anyway, what were we doing inside this game here? We were trying not to starve, I know that. Right, the issue of we have no food. So we were looking for the... What's it called? We're looking for the tent, ideally. Straw roll. Sleep to the night. I wonder if I can use the straw roll for get some HP back. Fur roll, the tent. Restores sanity, but costs time and hunger both. Needs the alchemy engine for that. Basic straw roll, though, we can sleep. For that I need just one rope. So refine our rope. Now, I'm guessing even with a straw... Honey poultice. Heal minor wounds. Oh. Healing salve. Disinfect for cuts and abrasions. 2 items I've never seen before. The one on the left may be ash. The one on the right I'm not sure about. But behold, a bedroll. Okay, you have to use it from your inventory, I think. I'm going to brighten this up. Oh, it's not even nighttime yet. What am I doing? What kind of food are we going out for? Not sure. This is the case where I told her anything she wants to because it's a celebration of her. There's an Italian restaurant near to our workplace that I believe has a Michelin star. And she's gone to it once with her boss. And I've never been. So I think she's probably made reservations for that one. It's a weird thing being in a city that has Michelin-starred restaurants that aren't crazy expensive. The only other place I've lived before I had a Michelin-star restaurant was just like hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Green mushroom, a new color. Huh. Yeah, the only one I've ever seen before was $100. This one I think is like maybe $20 for a meal, which is still expensive, but not crazy. Is my character's health almost gone? Yes. I fought a tree man, and that did not go well at all, unfortunately. So I'm trying to figure out if I sleep through the night, will I get some health back? We will see. But Mean Joe, I hope you're doing well. And I appreciate that you're not actually mean. Truth in advertising, not. Good night, friends. Waking quite hungry. I didn't check our health before we went to sleep, but I believe it was roughly 11. And start new fire. It was 11, okay. So that does not help us at all, unfortunately. No, don't eat, cook. What I'd like to do right now is make a couple of rabbit traps, and maybe a frog trap also. Someone said earlier that frogs can be trapped, same as rabbits can. You're doing well. You've been lurking my streams since Anno. Hey, thanks for that. Thank you. I'm a streamer who does not watch lurker lists at all, so I never know who's here. I find it very intimidating to think about people coming in and out, etc. But yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed the lurk. Seriously. And I'm glad you like the variety also. Sometimes I thought the only way to like make a good community is to play one game forever. But I burn out pretty fast on that, so you'll always see a different game every couple weeks, unless I somehow get terribly addicted to one game, which tends not to happen too much anymore. Let's find ourselves a couple of saplings. There are 2 along the road up there. I wish I had a clearer sense of how to get health back. Suspicious dirt. We made a shovel this time, so let's see what's in the suspicious dirt. Oh, an animal track. So I think the animal tracks lead to pig people. Or at least that was my sense last time. Okay, sapling here. No. Well, okay, that's fine. I'm okay bringing the saplings home. And you can still get the twigs also when you do that. So yeah, let's go ahead and bring these home. It's raining. I have a hat. Look how adorable we are. Oh my goodness. Farmer Wilson, going. What's the last time I got really addicted to? I mean, it might be Football Manager. Yeah, I think I had a problem with Football Manager where I did not want to put it away. And many of you reached out off stream and said, Resorty, love ya, just no more FM, thank you. Which, fair play. I don't know. I mean, I really enjoyed Anno. It's a game that I will definitely play again in the future, but I found it a little repetitive. This game's really fun, though. Like, I feel bad having to go back, say goodnight on this game instead of streaming eternally. Victoria also is one I really enjoyed a lot, and I've been saying we'll need to go back to Victoria at some point, which is true. The next trap I make, I'm going to try to put it up to the pond and hope that the little creatures will catch themselves. Oh gosh, we're going to starve, aren't we? And this time we're going to starve with no food, so we won't be able to keep ourselves going. Hopefully these berries down here have regrown. Excellent. All right, so 20 food. All we need. There are too many good games. I'm afraid you are correct about that. Yeah, I don't want to say I want to go back to the good old days before indie studios were a thing. Because it probably never was a time like that. But before I started streaming, I just didn't have a sense of all the games out there. So I would just play like the big releases, right? I'd play Skyrim. I love Skyrim. I'd play, I don't know, StarCraft. Great fun. But I had no idea the variety of truly amazing games. And so many of you introduced me to them now. And I appreciate that. But also, a man only has so much life to spend. I think we have enough to make another trap now. So we do. I need grass again. And don't worry, CK3 will return soon. Oh, if I need food, I can eat butterflies, I think. Possibly. Did we catch a rabbit yet? No. I don't want to get eaten by the frogs I run through. So maybe the frogs only hang out during the day. I'm pushing the set trap button. It's not really doing anything. I'll throw it there and hope that works out. We'll see. We'll see. You're waiting for a game called Roots of Pasha. I know nothing about that game. What is it? Pasha sounds to me like, I don't know, maybe Incan or Mayan? Something like The Emperor's New Groove. Though I'm definitely not sure if that's the case. We will starve tonight. Seeds are food. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me on that. I want to save the seeds for agriculture, but for right now, not starving is more important. All the way up to 20. Glorious. We can go back down to Pig Peopleville and take their berries. The lack of carrots has been most disturbing. But I think that is the one way we'll survive right now, is by going and borrowing from the friends down south. Hello, bird. Can I sneak up on the birds by coming from behind? No. Cat. Maybe we'll get a bow and arrow eventually. Chopped on this tree, which is out of line. And grab that one also. What if I plant more trees? If that will allow us to convince the giant tree man not to eat me. Axe. There may be a bird trap. Okay, cool. Definitely look for that. Thank you for the seeds, birds. Also, my garland is breaking. Maybe I could chase a rabbit into that. But I think at night the rabbits all go away. Oh, am I gonna restart again tomorrow? Okay, I could make a torch and run through the darkness. I've never done this before. But let's go meet the pig people. Good luck! This is not a bad idea. This is not a bad idea at all. I cast Fireball into the darkness. Okay, the 80% durability right now. We have, I think, just enough things to make a fire when we get down here. Good. Rip sanity. Home time! Alright, so pig people are around here somewhere. Oh, there is a pig person in here, apparently. Oh, no. Oh, no. I wonder if my sanity goes up hanging out with fireflies. It does not. It does not. Agnar, thank you for knowing the references. Hello, birds. Hey, it's morning. We survived to morning. Nice. Seeds. Eat seeds. I'm also really hopeful that the tree man is no longer standing at the village here. Just down the brick road. What's this? Hey, the tree man is standing there still. All right, question for you all. Do enemies remember how much damage they've taken? Like, if earlier the enemy there was one hit away from death, will it now just need to be hit one more time and die, or does it reset? It does remember. Okay, that's great. I'm not going to try to fight it right now, but it's good to know it's possible. Okay. So I bet it's the case that on maps where I can't find carrots, I probably need to do some work to get rabbit hunting up and going immediately. Also, I don't remember picking all these berry bushes, but apparently I already stripped all the berries from here. So my big old plan did not get accomplished. Hello, pigs. Hello, spiders. I don't have a spear yet. There was a turkey I ignored earlier. I don't remember seeing a turkey at all. A turkey would help so much. All right, more berries, more berries. The petals may make my health more dire, or less dire. I thought that petals only give health. Health. Right. Petals. Petals. Can I eat the garland? No. Okay, I don't see any petals. I try to grab them though. Oh, pig people. So I haven't seen any pig people since they all died to the a sunken boat? That fellow looks like he wants to talk. Hello. I was saying squawk, squawk, squawk. What a cute little, adorable little hat he has. Okay, I don't know how to talk to the parrot right now, but cool that we found one of those. Parrot, spider. So, those of you who know the game better than I do, is there a particular biome for carrots? Or is it possible for there to be a map with no carrots on it? Because I sure do feel like I haven't seen any carrots this time. Since they're dire, could we run into the sinkhole? I think I'd be okay with that, sure. It's just really far away. So I'm not sure I can make it there. This is a forest biome. Okay. So forest biomes do not have carrots. Good to know. Good to know. I bet this dead ends. It does. Alright, so there are berries in earnest here, apparently. Yeah, I think I thought that forest biomes were the ones that had carrots. Maybe it's this lighter, less forested area. But I don't think I saw any here. We did find the tall legs. That's our new bit of learning for today. Is inside of rock areas there might well be giant birds with legs and eyes. How are we going to recover? So one way to recover is to run back to our camp. What's this? I haven't seen this biome before. Eye bone. No. No, 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 no. I'm good, thanks. What's this? A tentacle. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Also, absolutely not. Furthermore, absolutely not. A tentacle. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I saw more of these. Does that say eye bone? I know what a bone is. What's the worst that happens? We hasten our way to our death, surely. Eye bone, best thing? Eye bone. Go say hi to the tentacles. Slivers, I appreciate your generosity and your encouragement that we make very good decisions. Alright, my friends, it is 30 after the hour. I said I gotta go at this point, so I probably should go in a moment. Hi, pigs! Hi, pigs! Okay, this time I found a whole bunch of pig villages. What? Hello, Pig King! Ew, he smells! They're obelisks? Tomorrow, we'll start a new game, my friends. Tomorrow, we'll start fresh, not a new game, a new playthrough of this thing. And it'll be a fun time. There are carrots here? Wait, will we not die? The Eyebone's a complete game changer. Are you trolling me? See, what I worry is that the Eyebone, when you pull on it, is actually someone's eye stalk. And seeing the eye stalk plus the tentacle makes me imagine it's going to be an absolutely gigantic monster. I might be wrong, but that's the current guess. And I don't want to try to do anything until we are a little bit better defended. This playthrough has never really gotten set up. Like, there's been a lot of running in circles for carrots, and not much found. The Eyebone's not a troll. The two are actually not related. Okay. Like I said, I think I want to start a new playthrough tomorrow and see what happens, and that will be a-okay. Tomorrow, agriculture and farming and meeting some carrots, surely. Whichever way, I hope you had a good time today. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm enjoying learning. Don't starve. We'll do more presently. I'm gonna go have some lunch with the wife now, and again, thank you for being so kind to me. All you friendly chatters, you lurkers, you viewers, you subbers, youers. A ewer, I think it's like a large pot. Anyway, goodbye, and thank you for being a friend.